Pour a little kerosene on it. This is so
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Baxter, Tennessee. I'm Blake.
And I'm Tucker.
And we've got an awesome matchup tonight. We got the Macon County Tigers taking on your Upperman Bees.
Yeah, Blake, two talented programs that always bring the energy. You can already feel it in the air tonight.
Yeah, we got some massive rivals in Class 4A. Huge region showdown tonight with playoff implications and, of course, bragging rights on the line.
Yeah, no doubt, Blake. Macon County beat Upperman round 2 of the playoffs last year. It's a bunch of revenge games. Both teams are loaded with the talent and a lot to prove. Let's dive in and see how these squads stack up.
Let's go over the Tigers real quick. They come in here at 7-2, respectable. They're number 101 in Tennessee. They actually started the season off 5-0 with wins over Fulton, Westmoreland, Greenbeer, Chasdale County, and DeKalb County. Then they lost 2 in a row against White County and Stone Memorial, but they bounced back strong, beating 5A Barron County and beating Livingston Academy 28-26 last week.
Yeah, Blake, the Tigers have a proud football tradition, but their recent run has been historic. After 20 playoff appearances and a semifinal trip in 2003, they finally reached the mountaintop last December, winning their first ever state championship with the 45-14 win over Melrose in the Class 4A Blue Cross Bowl.
Yeah, let's go over some key players from Macon County. The senior quarterback, Hunter Wheatley. He's dynamic and elusive and has a great arm, though he did sustain a quad injury earlier in the season, so he's not as explosive as he was earlier. And then the junior fullback, Brendan Flowers. He's the Tigers' workhorse back who sets the tone offensively. He's going to get the rock a lot tonight. And then Xavier Bentley, the junior running back, he's more of the explosive back. You know, if he gets on the outside, he'll break a long one. So Upperman has to watch out for those backs of Macon County.
Yeah, let's go over the Upperman Bees. They're coming in at 7-2 and ranked number 28 in the state of Tennessee. They started with a strong win over Knoxville Webb, fell to a tough 4A powerhouse in Greenville, then bounced back with wins over Farragut, Stone Memorial, and then they lost a close one to Beach, and then ever since then the Bees have caught fire, beating DeKalb County, Livingston Academy, York, and White County to clinch the region championship.
Yeah, this program is built on toughness and tradition. Under head coach Adam Caden, Upperman has become a postseason staple, making back-to-back state tournament runs and even reaching the title game in 2023. Their identity is clear. It's going to be disciplined, physical, and relentless.
Yeah, Blake, some of the key players for Upperman tonight is going to be Bronston Chaffin, the senior quarterback, Georgia State commit, and he's number 5 in Tennessee in total yards with 2,716. Another one is Colton Johnson, the junior tight end and linebacker. He's number 18 in the state with 93 tackles on the year. He's great both on offense and defense. He sets the tone on both sides of the ball. Another one's going to be Elijah Fitz, the senior wide receiver and quarterback. He's a ball hawk with 3 interceptions, ranking number 11 in Class 4A this year.
Yeah, Upperman has some great players. There's playmakers everywhere. This game could swing on just a few explosive moments. But before kickoff, let's check out some other big matchups across Tennessee tonight. Yeah,
we got 8-1 Elizabethton versus 8-1 Greenville. A huge rivalry game between two powerhouses, and the winner of this wins the region.
Yeah, then we got 7-2 White County traveling to 8-1 Stone Memorial. It's a battle for district supremacy. That's going to be a great game.
Yeah, it is. 7-2 Dyer County traveling to 7-2 Lexington. Another top-tier region clash.
Yeah, then we got 6-3 Carter traveling to 7-2 Gibbs with possibly a playoff spot on the line.
Yeah, next we got 6-3 Kirby versus 7-2 Haywood. Classic rivalry with major playoff implications.
Let's go over the last game's results for both teams. Upperman, they played White County, and they just demolished them, 42-0. They pissed a shutout, and, you know, that Bees running game was just too good for White County. Then Macon County traveled to Livingston Academy, and they got up really big in that game early, and then Livingston almost came back, but Macon County withstood them and beat them 28-26.
Yeah, let's go over last year's matchups between Upperman and Macon County. They played twice. In Game 1 in the regular season, Upperman won 35-34 in one of the best high school games you're ever going to see. Upperman stormed back for a late win. And then in Game 2 and Round 2 in the playoffs, Macon County flipped the script and carried that momentum to a state title with a 28-15 win over Upperman.
Let's go over some storylines to watch. Mine is going to be which team's rushing attack will set the tone. Both these teams want to run the ball, and that's how their offense gets going. But with this field tonight, it's super wet, super damp. I mean, you can't really control your feet. You're going to be slipping a lot, so the passing game is not really going to be there. So the running game is going to be massive in this game.
Yeah, mine's going to be, can Upperman limit Macon County's explosive plays? They have a bunch of explosive players all across the field. And if they get outside the edge, it could be dangerous for Upperman. Yeah. Their wing tee offense, Macon County's, is very hard to stop. It's very old-fashioned. Kyle Shoulders really likes this offense. And it was hard to stop for Upperman last year, so they're going to have to stop it to win this one tonight.
Right. Some X factors. Mine's going to be the Upperman running back, Carmine Phillips. As I just talked about, the rushing attack is going to be huge. You know, Carmine did sustain a little bit of an injury last game, a little quad injury, but he'll be back tonight. He'll be playing, and you know he's going to play for this game.
Yeah, mine's going to be Colton Johnson, the Upperman tight end and linebacker. Like I said, he is the tone setter for both the defense and offense. On offensive side of the ball, he gives Bronston a very great option to throw to. And then on the defensive side, he blows up the run, he gets pressure, and he's just a great all-around player.
Yeah, he's getting offers left and right. A bold prediction. Mine's going to be Upperman shuts down Macon County's running game and rolls from there. You know, I think Upperman's defensive line and linebackers are playing at their best right now, and I don't think Macon County has the options that they did last year, so I think Upperman can shut that down, and then after that, you just let the three-star quarterback go out there and throw the ball.
Yeah, Upperman, they have gotten better progressively throughout the season. The offensive line, the defensive line, everyone else. Mine's going to be Upperman dominates start to finish, and the starters stay in the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
After winning the game, after Macon County winning last year, Coach Kane, this team does not like Macon County.
Yeah.
It's a very huge get-back game, and I feel like it's senior night tonight, and I feel like they're just going to let the starters roll.
Yeah, I agree with that take. Score prediction. Mine's going to be Upperman 56, Macon County 7. This Upperman team, they're going to go deep in the playoffs. You know, I don't think Macon County really stands a chance.
Yeah, mine's going to be Upperman 55, Macon County 0. Like I said, I don't think this game's going to be close. Macon County has barely scraped by two teams Upperman's beat by 40. They don't have the Border brothers this year.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Upperman's just too talented, and they're going to win this game.
Well, it's shaking up to be an awesome night of high school football. Thank you for joining us on the pregame show. Kickoff is just minutes away. Now we'll send it to Tucker and Bryson for the call of the first half, and Josiah and I for the second half. Make sure everyone stays tuned. We are going to present our senior night from Upperman High School.
Voice of the Tennessee Tigers. Welcome to Upperman High School, home of the Bees. This game is being played according to the rules of the Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association. TSSAA rules provide for fair competition among players. Our athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the official. Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you enjoy the game and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner.
Come back out. Yep, that's
We call your attention to the game administrator meeting that is being held on the field. This meeting includes the game administrator of the whole school, the two head coaches, the referee, and a representative of the security team. Each is reviewing the responsibilities in this game. We ask that each spectator conduct themselves in a positive, sportsmanlike manner. We encourage you to cheer for your team and thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy this evening and the game.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Taco grabbed you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. our 2025 Upperman High School Football Senior Night 2025. Tonight we would like to recognize our seniors and thank them for their hard work and dedication to Upperman High School. We'd like to start tonight with our senior football players. Israel Alvarez II is the 18-year-old son of Israel Alvarez. He has played football for Upperman High School for 2 years. He was named first team All-Region in 2024, and it is fondest memory as a Bee is being part of this winning program. Is the 18-year-old son of Greg and Jessica Phillips. He has played football for Upperman High School for 2 years. His fondest memory is his junior year on the team. Andrew Connor Bohan is the 18-year-old son of Josh and Jessica Bohan and Amy Bohan and Mike Gray. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years. He was named first team All-Region in 2024. His fondest memory, being a Bee, is playing alongside his fellow teammates and winning against Macon County. Devin Michael Brewington is the 17-year-old son of John Brewington and Kayla Smith. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years, and his fondest memory is playing in the state championship game. Walter Hughes Kane is the 18-year-old son of Adam and Katie Kane. He has played football for Upperman High School all 4 years. His awards include the 2023 Linebacker of the Region and being named first team All-Region in 2024. His fondest memory, being a Bee, is playing in the state championship game. Bronson Jabari Chapman is the 18-year-old grandson of Roy and Carolyn Chapman. He has played football for all 4 years at Upperman. His awards include the 2024 Region 4 4A MVP, 2024 First Team All-State, named 2024 Mr. Football Finalist, and a 3-star award as a quarterback. His fondest memory is when he won against Greenville in the semifinals. Is the 18-year-old son of Jennifer Henson Collins. He has played football for 3 years. His fondest memory as a Bee includes playing the state championship and all the 2A workouts. Elijah Fitz is the 17-year-old son of Melba Whitaker and Harold Fitz Jr. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years. His awards include being named 2023 Second Team All-Region, 2024 First Team All-Region, and 2024 Best Returner of the Region. His fondest memory as a Bee includes playing in the state championship. Andrew Hughes is the 18-year-old son of Craig and Chris Hughes. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years. His fondest memory are his sophomore year and playing in the state championship. Justice is a 17-year-old son of Andy and Leanna Justice. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years. His fondest memory is playing against Greenville High School in his sophomore year. McCall Mitchell Long is a 17-year-old son of Chad and Brooke Long. He has played football for Upperman High School for all 4 years. His fondest memory is the game against Greenville High School from his sophomore year. Hunter Michael Manley is a 17-year-old son of Jordan Manley and Zachary Buckner. He has played Upperman High School football for 2 years, and his fondest memory is winning against Macon County. Carmine Trinity Phillips is a 17-year-old son of Trinity and Cindy Phillips. He has played football for Upperman High School all 4 years. His awards include Region Defensive Back of
of the Year in 2023 and 2024, and first team All-State in 2024. His fondest memory is playing in the state championship game. Zachary Tate Morath is the 18-year-old son of Zach and Shelley Morath. He has played football for Upperman High School all 4 years. His awards include being named second team All-Region in 2024. His fondest memory as a Bee is playing in the state championship. James Taylor is the 18-year-old son of Christy and Jim Taylor. He has played football for Upperman High School all 4 years. His fondest memory is being a part of a team and every opportunity that he has gotten to play as an Upperman Bee. Zachary Ethan Touton is the 16-year-old son of Jamie Touton and Daniel Johnson. He has played football for Upperman High School for 2 years. And his greatest memory is playing against Macon County High School. Marcus Antoine Williams is a 17-year-old son of Misty Williams. He has played football for Upperman High School for 1 year. His fondest memory as a Bee is watching Coach K kneel down and lead the UHS cheer during our pep rallies. Let's hear it, everybody, for your 2025 Upperman Senior Football Players. We would now like to recognize our senior football cheerleaders. Ella Brooke Anderson is a 17-year-old daughter of Brent and Jan Anderson. She has been a member of the Upperman High School cheerleading squad for 4 years. Her favorite thing about being a member of the cheerleading squad is competing at Disney with her best friends. Sage Olivia Atkins is a 17-year-old daughter of Shannon Atkins. She has been a member of the Upperman High School cheerleading squad for 1 year. Her favorite thing about being a member of the squad is cheering with some amazing people and getting to participate with the students at UHS. Anna Logan Harper Cummings is a 17-year-old daughter of Lindsay Frizzell and late Jacob Cummings. Harper has been a member of the Upperman High School cheerleading squad for 2 years. Her favorite thing about being on the team is finding lifelong friendships and cheering on our Bees. Daria Ledbetter is the 18-year-old daughter of Carrie and Karen Ledbetter. Daria has been a member of the Upperman High School cheerleading squad for 4 years. Some of her favorite memories were cheering on the boys every Friday night, competing at Disney with her lifelong friends, and making all the great memories along the way. Brooklyn Faith Nash is a 17-year-old daughter of Valerie Nash and Barry Nash. She has been a member of the Upperman High School cheerleading squad for 4 years. Her favorite thing about being on the team is cheering with her best friends and watching the football team win. Megan Grace Phillips is a 17-year-old daughter of Sean and Christy Phillips. She has been a member of the Upperman High School cheer squad for 4 years. She has enjoyed making lifelong friendships while cheering on the Upperman cheer squad and competing at Disney National Championships with all the amazing young women on her team. Let's give it up, everybody, for your 2025 cheerleading senior squad. We would now like to recognize our band seniors. Otis Ray Buck III is a 17-year-old son of Donnie and Paula Burgess. He has been in the marching band for 3 years and is the year's band captain. His fondest memory of being a Bee is being at every football game with the band and all his friends. Daughter of Brooke and Jeremy Gleaner and Zip Dedman. She is a 4-year member of the Color Guard. Her fondest memory of being a bee is being the new kid in her last year of the marching band. Logan James Denton is the 17-year-old son of Michelle Denton. He has been a member of the marching band for 2 years. His favorite memory of being a bee was being able to join the drum line and play tenors for the pep band. His goal is to join the drum line at Tennessee Tech next year. Marley Karen Dixon is a 17-year-old daughter of Jonathan Villeneuve. She has been a member of the band for 4 years and is currently the drum major and band sweetheart. Her fondest memory of being a bee is seeing Mr. Lucy dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow during her junior year. Anthony Brent Frank is a 17-year-old son of Lori Frank and Kenneth Temple. He has been a member of the UHS band for 4 years. His fondest memory of being a bee is getting his first solo this year in the marching band show. Serenity Monroe is a 17-year-old daughter of Nathan and Sierra Monroe. She has been a member of the UHS marching band and color guard for the past 4 years. Her fondest memory of being a bee has been being a part of this wonderful marching band and getting to meet all of these people that she has become close with. Abigail Grace Sherrill is a 17-year-old daughter of Aaron Sherrill. She has been a 4-year member of the marching band and color guard. Her fondest memory of being a bee was watching Mr. Oliver being pied in the face at Sequatchie County her junior year, and then being 6 steps away for her senior year. Christopher Lane Vaughn is a 17-year-old son of Lonnie and Diane Vaughn. He has been a 4-year member of the UHS band, and this is his first year as a member of the marching band. His fondest memory of being a bee was getting to watch Mr. Oliver teach the band during his freshman year as a part of his teaching as a profession class. William Robert Wallace is a 17-year-old son of Michael and Candace McGrath. He has been a member of the UHS marching band for 4 years, and he has won the Most Improved Award. His favorite memories of being a bee include all the movie nights with his friends during breaks, and even every part of being in band, especially buses. Rachel West is a 17-year-old daughter of Rebecca and Wesley West. She has been a 2-year member of the marching band and color guard. Her favorite memory being a bee was at band camp 2024. Allison Cheyenne York is a 17-year-old daughter of Chris and Amy Easel and Jeremy York. She has been a member of the marching band for 4 years, including being the woodwind captain. Her fondest memory of being a bee is going to the conventions for FFA and the competitions for bands. Give it up, everyone, for your band seniors. We would now like to recognize our 2025 Dance Team Seniors. Ainsley Abigail Melton is a 17-year-old daughter of Ray Melton and April and Adam Owens. She has been a member of the dance team for 4 years and is one of this year's captains. Some of her fondest memories as a dancer are dancing alongside some of her best friends, cheering on the Bees and Lady Bees, and attending DTU competition and performing at Universal. Mackenzie Kate Nash is the 18-year-old daughter of Carl Nash and Patty and Wes Stevens. She has been a member of the dance team for 4 years and is one of this year's captains. Her favorite memory as a bee is dancing at the state tournament. Jessica Perry is the 17-year-old daughter of Jessica Perry and Clay Perry. She has been a member of the dance team for 2 years. Her fondest memory as a bee is the moment her younger sister joined the dance team, giving her the ability to dance her last year with her sister. Give it up for your 2025 Dance Team Seniors. Now, we would like to recognize the UHS Hive TV broadcasting team. Tommy Trisdale is the 17-year-old is his trip to Boise State at TTU and getting the opportunity to meet so many great people in Tennessee government. Clayton Bond is a 17-year-old son of Ted and Jamie Bond. Clayton has been part of the UHS Hive TV broadcasting team for 4 years. Clayton's favorite memory as a Bee is competing at the State Skills USA Championship in Chattanooga and getting the bronze in video production and being technical director for the UHS Hive TV sports broadcast team.
Yeah!
Give it up, everybody!
Wow!
Yeah! Seniors!
Yeah!
We would like to thank you all for attending tonight in support of our seniors, their families, and our UHS football team. Now let's get this game started, everybody!
Tucker, we got it.
Tonight's color guard is led by Sergeant First Class Nichols, followed by Corporal Bryson Chapman, Staff Sergeant Riley Brown, Sergeant First Class Ben Sells, and Staff Sergeant Tommy Jacobs.
Welcome to the UHS Hype TV. I'm Bryson Reab.
And I'm Tucker Westmoreland.
And man, do we got a game tonight. Macon County at Upperman. Not only is it senior night, not only is it the last regular season game of the Bees season, it's a rivalry game.
It is a rivalry game, and this is massive playoff implications on the line. Upperman has already clinched the region, but Macon County is fighting for a playoff spot, and Macon County is going to give it all they have tonight.
Yeah, of course. This game is always a great game, no matter what the players are. It could be bad players on both teams. It would still be an amazing game, high scoring. I'm expecting a little bit of a low scoring game tonight. It's a lot wet. It's been raining the whole week, but you know, Macon County, they have the strength in this one. Upperman, they're more of a passing team. They get their explosive plays passing, but Macon County, Tucker, they run the wing tee.
Yeah, the wing tee offense. Kyle Shoulders loves this offense. It's a very old school offense, and last year Upperman had trouble solving it. And you know, if Upperman wants to win this game, they're going to have to stop the wing tee offense. It is a very explosive offense. They love to run trick plays. They can go out of any formation. You can hand it off to the fullback, pitch it out to the wide receiver. It's just a very dangerous offense to stop.
Yes, well, a couple of weeks ago at York Institute, Upperman kind of struggled against like trickery, running the ball type plays, and that's kind of worrisome because York, they didn't keep it up all game. The Dragons, they didn't, so thank goodness. But if Macon can do that, it's going to be a heck of a game. But since it is our last regular season game, we're going to just go over a little bit of a recap. So first, we opened the season at Knox Webb, you know, pretty far away, and they got a really good school, really good academy. You know, you have to pay a lot of money to get in that place. But Knox Webb, they have a player named Shavar Young. He was a Clemson commit. He's just amazing. He lit up the Upperman Bees defense, I'm not going to lie, but they ended up winning 29-7 in that game. It cut halftime, so it was halftime short, so they only had one half a play, but Bryson and Carmine really shined in that game, and then next week they headed to Greenville.
Yeah, I mean, in that first game, like you said, Bryson had 4 touchdowns in the first half on his own. But let's go over to Greenville. They traveled to Greenville and one of the 4A's best teams. They lost 41-33. Greenville, you know, they just ran the ball, and Upperman has had trouble stopping the run this year. They have a very dynamic quarterback, and they also have Zayden Anderson, the 4-star Tennessee commit. He lit them up in the secondary. They slowed him down a little bit, but Zayden Anderson, he's just so dynamic, and Upperman's defense, they've been a little bit shaky this year, and Greenville came out with the win in that one.
Well, next was kind of a weird one. Upperman's never played this team before, and they sure never heard of them. Farragut. They're a team that I didn't really know much on going in, and I thought they were a really good team. You know, they're close to Knoxville, excuse me. So they're a really good team, and I thought it was gonna be a really good game. We ended up winning 42-6. They had a player named Farhat. He was amazing for them. I mean, he came in here, he caught a bunch of balls. The quarterback and him really had a good rhythm going, and that was really the only thing, though. But Bryson and Carmine, that was really their breakout game. After Greenville, you know, they started a little bit slow that game, and Bryson threw 2 picks against Greenville. He came back, he lit Farragut's defense up, and then we went to Stone, which was a great game.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Memorial, it's a big district opponent. Stone Memorial, there's a lot of hatred in that matchup. We ended up coming out with a win 40-7. You know, Bees just dominated on all cylinders. Bronson Chaffin and Elijah Fitz, he basically ran that game. He had a 100-yard pick six, and Carmine Phillips was running all over that defense, and we ended up winning 40-7.
Yeah, well, next we played the Avengers, or also known as Beach High School. You know, they're in Hendersonville, they're close to Nashville, and man, they had a 6'8" offensive lineman committed to Penn State on their team. That was just insane to me. You know, he got off the bus, and we could feel him in the press box. He was shaking the press box. He was so big. So we expected a pretty good game. We kind of expected to lose that game because they're just massive. They're huge. They got a quarterback committed to Kentucky for baseball, and he could run the rock. And then we went to DeKalb.
Yeah, DeKalb, we ended up winning 41-6. That was just a manslaughter. I mean, Upperman ran all over him. It was very hard to watch. If you're a DeKalb County fan and you went to that game, I'm very sorry for what you had to watch. Bronson Chaffin, he just ran all over him. Carmine Phillips ran all over him. The defense looked as good as they had looked all season, and we won 41-6.
Yeah, I don't want to skip through any of these games, but Livingston, York, and White County kind of had the same outcome. I mean, they're all pretty decent teams, but we smoked them all. Bronson and Carmine, I feel like they really got their connection going, especially the last 3 or 4 games. I mean, Macon County, you know, they're definitely not the best team they face, but they may play the hardest. And as a little Halloween tradition, the Bees always come out next to the sideline, sometimes with Michael Myers music. This time you just hear a bell, and the Bees are about to come out on the field to play Macon County. And man, Macon County won last year in the playoffs. That really messed some Bees fans up. I mean, that was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. You know, we beat them in the regular season in one of the best high school football games I've ever seen. Upperman came back down. They were down by 14 at one point, and Macon County missed a field goal to tie the game, recovered an onside kick, and they had a chance for a Hail Mary, and we picked it off to win the game. And then in the second game in the playoffs, it was really hard to watch if you're an Upperman fan. Upperman was the clear favorite to win the 4A state championship last year, and Macon County completely flipped the script, like we said in the pregame show. They came out, and it was just really hard to watch. The Border Brothers, they ran all over the defense. They did in the first game. They did in the second game. They were really hard to stop, and it was just a really bad game to watch.
Yeah, I mean, those kids, the Border Brothers, like you said, small school, small city, and they still came out on top. Baxter's a small city. But Macon County, I don't know. I would never heard of them if it wasn't for football and basketball, stuff like that. So now they're in the wing tee, so it's kind of similar, but they don't have the Border Brothers. And the Border Brothers, their acceleration is just absolutely insane. Upperman kind of struggled, of course, with the loss of Walt. I mean, they could struggle again. Their run defense has gotten better the last few games, though, so that is good. And especially against this Macon County team who's not going to throw the ball a lot, they're going to need to step up. Players like Colton Johnson, he's going to need to make a lot of tackles. Jude Fitzpatrick, they're going to have to play fantastic. Really, linebacking and defensive ends are going to have to be big in this game if they want to win.
Yeah, they have two great running backs in Brennan Flowers and Xavier Bentley. They're going to have to stop them around the edge. Like we said, they run the wing tee offense. It's just very hard to stop, and they're explosive. They have explosive plays. They have playmakers all across the field. And if they get around the edge, Upperman's corners, they're going to have a long night if they get around the edge.
Yeah, receiver blocking could be a thing to watch out for. The teams that Upperman's faced, I mean, players like Fitz and Liam Schaefer, the sophomore and the senior, they've played amazing. They've had a lot of tackles, mostly because the enemy team, just their receivers haven't blocked well. I don't know about Macon County this season. I haven't really watched their receivers blocking. But if they can block, it's going to be a long night for Upperman. I feel like one of the things Upperman needs to do, I mean, it's the same record, 7-2. So if you look at it, it's kind of similar. But Upperman, I feel like they're a much better team.
Yeah, one of the things I want to go over, the captains for tonight's game. For Macon County, you've got number 59, Gavin Johnson. He is a center and a defensive tackle, 6'1", 240 pounds. That is a big dude.
It's a big dude.
And then you've got number 55, Bo Warner. He's a senior defensive tackle, 5'11", 235. Little short guy, but he has some muscle to him. And I don't know if I've ever seen a 5'11", 235-pound man in my life, but, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing this. And then for Upperman's captains, you've got Walter Kane, Bronson Chaffin, and Carmine Phillips.
Yes.
All seniors. It is senior night, and as you can see, they're making their way out to the middle of the field.
Of course, Bronson, Carmine, and Walt, three of the best players on the team. Walt, sadly, tore his ACL back-to-back years. Just, it really hurt a lot of Bees fans, man. He's a great player. We would love to see him have a junior and senior year, but unfortunately we can't. But I'm sure if he did, he'd be amazing. He would have college offers because he really makes a big impact.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the anchors of that linebacker group, and it was just really, it was really sad to see him go down. He tore his ACL in the Knoxville Webb game, first game of the season. First play, actually, on the kickoff, you can just see him go down, and you knew immediately what it was.
Yeah.
It was just really hard to watch, and my prayers out to him.
Yes, for sure. Prayers out to him and his family, of course. He's the coach's son, and he has a sister who is a cheerleader. But, you know, you kind of got to look at the good. Colton Johnson kind of flourished and really, I feel like, sprouted because of that injury. Now, it's not a good injury at all, but Colton, he wouldn't be the player he is today without Walter. I mean, Walter helped him in the locker room, helped him in school, helped him with everything. And with Walt going down, he had that mentor on and off the field because he subbed in for Walt, and he really played great. Gets Liberty offer, gets all these new offers that are just coming in day by day, it seems like. We make graphics. Logan Choice makes graphics, actually, a player on the team, and he was making a graphic and I was like, dang, he has that many offers. And this is just in the span of course, his high school career, but he's had like 3 offers in the matter of 2 weeks, and it's really mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get offers so quick like Colton Johnson has. I mean, he got a Toledo offer the day of the game. I mean, this kid, if it wasn't for Walter Kane, unfortunately he did go down, but Colton Johnson, he's really taken a big step up and taken over that linebacker group. And if you're Coach Adam Kane, you're going to want to see that out of Colton Johnson, and he's really stepped up in a big way this year.
And Macon County's running out on the field, probably be the most running they do all night because Upperman's going to stomp them. But, you know, it's good. They get their legs going a little bit. Some of those players are definitely going to keep those helmets off. But the teams will do their pregame rituals, and then we'll get to it. I'm very excited. It's going to be a great game.
I mean, yeah, it's a big rivalry game. some of the football players were saying this week, we mentioned it in the pregame show, they were practicing from 3:30 to 7 this week, and that is just crazy. I don't know. It's been a rough week for them, but they're so amped up for this game.
This is their regular season Super Bowl. I mean, like I said, it's the last regular season game, but, I mean, it's also Macon County. They could play teams like Beach and Greenville, and those are big games, of course, but it's nothing else like playing your rival. And the UHS signs and flags are running out on the field along with the players, Colton Johnson, handshaking Walter Kane. It's a big game tonight, and Upperman, to keep the momentum going into the playoffs, he even talked about that, Tucker. The momentum going into the playoffs, Upperman, they've clinched a spot, but they really need good momentum. And if they lose this game, if they play a team, it looks like they're going to play Signal Mountain. If they were to play Signal Mountain, that's not a great team, but momentum, it can shift really quickly during this game.
Yeah, like you said, they're going to have to keep the momentum. They're going to play Signal Mountain round 1 if everything shakes out well. With the new playoff bracket this year, there's so many teams, so many possible opportunities for upsets. And if Upperman wants the momentum, they're going to have to carry this in this game. And both teams are just so amped up. You could feel it around the school today. You were walking around, and every player just wanted to get out here. You know, it's just one of the biggest games. They have circled this game all year. Coach Kane has talked about this game every practice, every day. They have circled this one, October 30th, 2025, Upperman versus Macon County.
Yes, you're completely correct, Tucker. I mean, this team, these two teams, it's terrible blood. It's not even bad blood. It's the worst blood you can get. It's really bad. Macon County, they will get the ball first. Roberts will be kicking. We always talk about how he's the more accurate kicker, and Shea, the freshman, has the bigger leg. So watch out for those. If Upperman's down in the game and you see Roberts kicking the ball off, look for a kind of an onside kick type play. They've ran that a couple times. But this is a big game. Last regular season game. Braunston's last regular season game.
Yeah, I mean, senior night, and Roberts is going to go with the kick here.
Coming out with an onside kick. They're trying to get the ball to go to the 10-yard line, but it doesn't. It's going to stay at about the 48-yard line, and that's a good play call by Coach Kane, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Roberts, he has been a little bit shaky this year. They went with the onside kick trying to throw Macon County off, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I kind of called that Austin Roberts. You know, he likes, when he's in, he likes to do the onside kick. I don't know if that's just a thing between him and Coach Kane or if Coach Kane just trusts him a lot. But the defense is already put in a really bad spot. And Macon County's offense, they haven't been bad this year. They lost the Border Brothers, and they were two of the best running backs in the state. But, I mean, quarterback, running back duo. But, I mean, Upperman, they're going to have to step up. And I'm really looking for the interior of the D-line.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive line, they started out shaky this year. And this is one of the games you do not want to, you know, the defensive line has to step up in this game.
Hands it off to the running back. He goes to the middle. Good stop. Probably gets 2 or 3 yards on the play. That was a really good stop there. Bohan, the senior, he's trying to make a statement tonight.
Yeah, the interior defensive line, like you said, really stepped up. Macon County's offensive line, I heard that one of their offensive linemen tore his ACL last week and MCL. That's a big loss for them up front. And Macon County, they have to know that this Upperman defensive line is one of the best that they're going to see all year, if not the best. And that was just a really good stop by the defensive line right there.
Quarterback hands it off. He's going to keep it this time, and immediately met by Tate Porath and Gunner Block. Gain of about 1. That's a big stop right there, Tucker. It's going to be 3rd and long, and Macon County, they love running the ball, and you don't want to run the ball on 3rd and long.
Yeah, I mean, Gunner Block, he's been one of the standout players for Upperman this year. He might be the smallest football player I've ever seen, but he can make some impact plays. You've seen it all year. He's a deep threat, and on defense, I don't know how he can tackle it, 5'3", 5'4", but he can do it, and he's just been one of the best defensive players all year for them.
Will Wheatley is a pretty good running quarterback, to be honest. I mean, he's not Bronson level, but he can make some plays, and right there he tries to get something, but this D-line's already playing good. Something I've already noticed is Colton Johnson is lining up on the edge right now, but Wheatley's in a pistol-type formation. He's going to throw the ball. No, he's not. He's going to get stuffed, and it's a fumble thrown down by Parker Cox. There is a flag down, but it's recovered by the Bees, and that is Andrew Bohan.
I mean, like you said, the interior defensive line, they got pressure. I don't know what the Macon County quarterback was doing there. He hesitated a little bit, and maybe Upperman's defensive line's just too scary for him. If I was facing Upperman's defensive line, I would be scared. I don't even know what I would be doing. And that was a great play. Forced the fumble, and Andrew Bohan made the recovery there.
And it looked like there was a flag on the play, but I think they picked it up. So it is going to be Upperman ball. on about the 38-yard line, and Bronson, man, he doesn't miss in this short field. He's going to make a play happen, you just know it.
Yeah, I mean, Bronson, he is the leader of this Upperman offense. He can run, he can pass. He's a Mr. Football hopeful. He's committed to Georgia State. I don't know what Macon County's defense is going to do to him tonight, but this is going to be...
Carmine takes it left. He has a good gain. He gets out at about the 30-yard line, tackled near the first down marker. That's a great start out of the shotgun formation. He just takes it left. He's a really quick player. He's a senior, too. Big night for him.
Yeah, Carmine Phillips, he got around the edge there, and Macon County's defensive line couldn't get there. Carmine Phillips is a shifty running back. He makes plays for Upperman, and he's been doing that all year.
Me and Josiah always talk about how he's the type of Swiss Army knife for the team because he does and can line up at receiver, and he's not a bad receiver. I mean, he could do both. If Upperman had another fantastic running back, I'm sure he would play receiver some.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Phillips is the Swiss Army knife.
Chaffin has trips to his left. He throws a screen to Gunner Block. Great blocks, but he's only going to get about a 3-yard gain, bringing up a third down and really short.
Yeah, Gunner Block got out to the left there really quick. Good throw by Bronston, and Gunner Block got about a 3-yard gain there.
Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 1 from where we're at right now. 3rd and 2 maybe. Yeah, they're going to call it 3rd and 1 after switching it. So Bronston, you got to think he's just going to take the ball here, Tucker, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bronston, the power read for Upperman is one of their signature plays. And Bronston, when you're 6'4", 250, you can basically run through anybody you want. He's just so big, and he can just make plays all around the field. And this is a big 3rd down for Upperman right here to start the game.
It's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to keep it, like we said. He's going to run straight up the middle and trucks a man for the 1st down, Tucker. We called it. He's just too big and too strong for these Macon County linebackers.
Yeah, Macon County's defensive line hasn't seen a quarterback like this all year. You know, they played a team in Kentucky, and they had a really great quarterback. But Bronson Chaffin, he's just on a completely different level. And like we said, 6'4", 250, you can basically run over everybody you want.
A legal shift against the Bees, so that takes away their 1st down gain by Bronston. It's going to be a 5-yard loss, and it's going to be about 3rd and 6, it looks like. That's still 3rd and manageable, though, for this Bees team. Kane will drop something, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I mean, taking away the 1st down with an illegal shift is not something you want to see early. Penalties have affected Upperman all season. In the Greenville game, it was just basically a flag every play. And 3rd and 6 for Upperman to start this game.
Jude Fitzpatrick in. Kind of trip formation to Bronson's right. He's going to roll out. No, he's just going to run it. He has speed. He kind of waits and gets the... Is he going to get the 1st down? Looks like he is going to get the 1st down by a good amount. He trucked him in for the 1st down.
I mean, Bronson Chaffin, he makes plays all over the field, and he was barely jogging. I mean, great blocking by Carmine Phillips and Jude Fitzpatrick. That's what you want to see out of your offense against this Macon County defense.
I feel like Bronson, if he wants to, and he definitely needs to, he's going to have a field day against his defense. I mean, just looking at the size comparison, Bronson's bigger than every single player on the sideline. And, I mean, he's just ginormous. And Beach had trouble stopping him. And if Beach can't stop him, this team definitely can't.
Yeah, I mean, Bronston, this field is very torn up from the rain all week. They're going to be using Bronston a lot tonight, and that's a good sign to start the game.
Bronson, he's looking deep. He throws it deep. Gunner blocks open. Touchdown! Number 11 for 6. Gunner block to Bronson Chaffin, and the Bees are up 6-0, trying to make it 7.
Yeah, I mean, Gunner Block, he is a deep threat receiver, like I said, on the first drive by Macon County. And that he just proved that right there. What a great ball by Bronson Chaffin. And Gunner Block came down with the diving catch.
Last year, you know, I feel like the Macon County game, it was a good game, of course, but I thought it was kind of a wash because Macon County did play the best they've ever played. And I highly doubt they can keep this up like this game because, I mean, they're going to have to play fantastic on all cylinders.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Roberts is on for the kick here. And like we said, he's been shaky this year. But I have confidence Austin can make this. I've been talking to him. He said he's been working on his craft, and I feel like he has a good chance to make this one.
He's going to kick it, and it is going to be good. So the Bees take a 7-0 lead on Macon County, and I feel like it's not going to stop, Tucker. I feel like they're going to get another turnover, they're going to stop, and it's just going to keep trucking. Bronson's going to have himself a heck of a night.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great first drive by Upperman. You know, you had a first down, it got taken away by a penalty. and then you do that. I mean, that's what you want to see out of the offense on the first drive of the game. And like you said, I don't think it's going to stop either. This Macon County defense cannot keep up, and it is senior night, and I don't feel like, I mean, they're so amped up for this game. I just don't think it's going to stop.
Macon County, I mean, they do have a lot of fans, though. I mean, they got here early. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. We were seeing the bus pull up. We were seeing fans just standing outside the gate waiting to get in. But unfortunately for them, I highly doubt they're going to be pleased with the result of this game.
Yeah, one of the things I want to point out, Bronson Chaffin has 1,779 yards this season and 17 touchdowns.
Yep.
I mean, that is crazy. For not a throwing quarterback, those are really great numbers, and he just added on to that with a gunner block touchdown.
Like we always talk about his chemistry with all of his receivers and tight ends, including like Colton Johnson, Gunner, Fitz, Jack, Schaefer. I mean, everyone that's on the field, Bronson, he doesn't miss them. I mean, some quarterbacks, and you can have a great quarterback and a great receiver, but if they're not on the same page, Tucker, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, I mean, the team chemistry is unmatched with Upperman. They do everything together. They just have a bunch of practices together, and this team's a really close family.
They're not going to onside kick it this time. Due to the wet rain, it's just going to take a small bounce, and the Macon County returner is hit really short. It's going to be about the 30-yard line. They're going to field it.
Yeah, I mean, the ball came to a complete dead stop with this damp field, and Austin Roberts with a good kick there, and it was like a net return of 5 yards. I mean, if you're Macon County, you had great field position on the first drive, and now that you're pinned back, I don't know what they can do here, but this wing T offense, and I'm sure Kyle Shoulders, the reigning coach of the year in 4A, can cook up something here.
Looks like they're kind of going away from the wing T so far. They've had trips multiple times already, but have a shot. They're in the shotgun right now. Wheelie's going to throw it, and it's a bad ball. It's another fumble. He's hit. Looks like the Bees recover. No, they're going to call it incomplete.
I mean, what a hit by, I believe that was gunner block.
Yeah, man.
And he popped the ball free. Unfortunately, that wasn't a fumble, and they ruled it incomplete. But that's still a great play by gunner block. And right now, he is playing out of his mind. For a little guy, he can just do everything.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but I do not think Macon County had control of that football, so I kind of agree with that call. He didn't even touch the ground before he got hit. So It's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, though, so still a great play. But that's two big plays by this defense already. Willie's in a shotgun. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to hand it off again. It's an end-around type play. He's going to get stuffed. No, he's going to stay up. Liam Schaefer coming in, and he's not going to gain anything, Tucker.
I mean, such an explosive play by the defense. And it took like 8 of them to bring down number 22. And he still stayed up, but for what? He barely got back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Macon County.
Yeah, that's the fullback. He's 6 foot, Brennan Flowers. He's a pretty good player on this football team. That was kind of an end-around type play. He handed off to the running back, and the running back handed it off to the receiver, a tight end. So that's kind of what wing T's about, these trickery plays. And Colton and everyone hit him in the backfield. They couldn't take him down, but finally just the whole B secondary comes up and makes a heck of a play. But it's a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 right here.
If you're Macon County, you have to pick up this 3rd down, being down 7-0
Wheelie's in the shotgun again. Man in motion. He drops back. He's going to throw a running back screen. Ooh, he is lit up. That is Bohan again, making 2 big plays. And, man, that looked like a grown man versus a toddler out there. That hit was extraordinary.
What a hit. And the ball got tipped up in the air. I thought it was going to get picked off. And then a Macon County guy was there. But Andrew Bohan just put that guy in the dirt.
Yeah,
I mean, he just buried him.
We haven't called his name a lot, but called it already like 3 times. He's jumped on a fumble and what some could argue would be 2 fumbles, and he makes a heck of a play right there. They're going to punt the ball. It's a really short punt, and it's not going to bounce at all. It's going to be fielded at about the 44-yard line, so the Bees are going to have pretty good field position once again.
Yeah, and on punts tonight, special teams is going to be really tough because this field's so damp. The ball's not going to roll. And most punters in high school, they don't put the ball where they want to. And especially tonight with the damp field, it's not really going to go much. And we're going to see Upperman come out for their 2nd drive.
It's kind of like those NFL videos you watch where they kick it in the snow and it just flat down right there. It doesn't move at all. It's kind of what's happening tonight on the kick so far. But Bronson's looking to pick up where he left off. I feel like he can. He's one of the best quarterbacks. In my opinion, he is probably the best quarterback in Tennessee.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that one.
You should.
We talked about this earlier this week, but Bronson Chaffin, he is one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback I've seen play.
He's going to fake the throw. He's going to run it up the middle. Oh, Bronson fumbles, and it is recovered by Macon County. Maybe we just jinxed him, Tucker.
You just said he was the best quarterback in Tennessee. He had a big play, but he just fumbled and gave Macon County the ball back, and that's a huge momentum shift for Macon County.
So 2 turnovers already, and it's not even the end of the first quarter yet, so that's crazy. I mean, Upperman, they really haven't fumbled all year. They've been really good turning the ball over. I mean, no turnovers, barely at all. They forced some, but Bronson really hasn't made any mistakes, but Macon County gets the ball right back. And, I mean, they're going to have to do something here. They can't rely on the defense the whole game.
Yeah, one of the things I want to point out is Ethan Polk. He fumbled last year in the Macon County game, and it was a huge momentum shift. And this is going to be a false start by Macon County here. But back to what I was saying. Ethan Polk, he was one of, if not the best running back in Upperman history. In this Macon County game last year, early in the game, Macon County forced a fumble, and it was a huge momentum shift. And that's what I'm looking at. I mean, the turnover battle, and in this wet field tonight, you just can't afford it.
You really do not want to turn the ball over, especially in a rivalry game. The momentum can shift just so quickly. It's kind of scary, but the whole offensive line moved on that one, causing for a false start. So it's going to be 1st and 15. They're in a shotgun-type formation, I formation, old 90s play, and Colton Johnson makes a heck of a play right there, throwing him down for a gain of 1 maybe.
I see why all of the colleges want to offer him. He is just a beast. And like we said, he's been stepping up for Walter Kane. And he's only a junior. I mean, he still has another season left to go. And if he can keep this up, you could see very high major colleges wanting to offer him. And he's just one of the best players on Upperman's defense, and he stepped up in a really huge way this season.
2nd and pretty long right here. Under center, he's going to hand it off to the receiver running. He has a big gap. That's a 1st down, and tackle made by Gunner Block. Gain of about 15.
I mean, this wing T offense, like we said last year, it was tough for Upperman to stop. And this making, like, the wing T offense, it's just one of the most old-fashioned, run it down your throat. It's a great scheme, and Upperman's got to stop it if they want to, win this game by a lot, and I know they do.
Good old I formation right here again. Hands it off to the fullback, it looks like, and a helmet comes flying off. That's going to be a flag, it looked like, but gain of practically nothing on that one. I'm kind of curious what the flag is going to be. 2 flags, a late flag comes in. So this could be, Tucker, this could be a gain of 30 yards. It could be personal foul, and it could be 2 personal fouls, which would tack on an extra 30 yards, and that's not what you want.
Yeah, it looks like it could have been a face mask on Upperman and a late unnecessary roughness on Upperman. And the penalties have killed Upperman all year, You know they're amped up. Macon County's their biggest rival, but you can't afford mistakes like this in a game like this. It's just, we got to be more disciplined on the Upperman defensive side of the ball, and all around. It's just, I don't know.
Talk about discipline, Macon County. I mean, they've got it, because the wing T offense, I know it's not player favorable at all. Personal foul, face mask on the Bees.
Face mask on the Bees.
This is going to be big.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, too, so that is going to tack on 30 whole yards. So that's a big gain. It's going to be probably the biggest play they have all night.
I mean, I would believe it. This Upperman defense, other than those 2 penalties right there, has stopped them. 30 yards off of penalties is more than they have in actual plays. And if you're Upperman's defense, you just can't afford it. And Adam Kane is just sitting there shaking his head on the sideline like, guys, what are we doing? We've practiced this all week. We've just got to stay disciplined.
I feel like Upperman can make a stop here. Wing T, it gets hard to run in these short field situations because the box is going to be stacked. But let's see what let's see if they can respond, play a little cleaner football. I formation again. He's just going to hand it up to the fullback. That's Bohan again. Probably a 2-yard gain right there. Good tackle.
I mean, Bohan's playing out of his mind tonight. It's senior night, and he's having one of his best games of the season so far, and Bohan is stepping up in a really huge way tonight on the defensive line.
They always say next man up mentality, and I completely agree with that for this Bees team because I feel like the next man up on every position can make a play here. I formation once again under center. They're going to hand it off to the receiver, and he has a really good gain. That's a first down. It's going to be first and goal, maybe 5-yard line.
I mean, the wing T offense, like I said, that you can just throw it to anybody and they can make a play. Upperman's defense has got to stop it tonight. It's a really, I just can't really explain it. It's just such a old-fashioned styled offense, and Upperman's defense, they haven't been able to stop it last year and this year, and you got to stop it if you want to win.
And honestly, Tucker, it's really annoying to watch because these type of handoffs, I mean, you know, teenagers, they love these crazy plays, and Bronson makes that happen. Wheelie doesn't do that, though. He just hands the ball off to his fullback again. He's going to dive. He's going to get a couple yards. That was at the 7-yard line, probably gets to the 3-yard line maybe, and you can see Coach Kane's already putting in the big men to try to stuff the box right now.
Yeah, I mean, they like to run it up the middle, and like you said earlier, it's really annoying to watch the wing T offense. I don't like Macon County, so I don't want them to do anything good.
Man in motion, they're going to hand it off to the fullback. He's going to dive. He gets lit up. He fumbled the ball. Who got it? Upperman's football. Colton Johnson just laid the hit stick on him.
I mean, that's one of the best hits I've seen all year. And like you said, it was a goal line stand. And Colton Johnson, he was my X factor in the pregame. I talked to him earlier. I said he needs to make me proud. And he just probably provided the highlight of the year for Upperman.
Yeah, that's not a high school player right there. That's a college NFL athlete. He is huge. And that kid did a 360 flip before he hit the ground and fumbled. So that's a big play right there, giving Upperman the ball. They are pinned really deep, but making Macon County not score a point there, that's big.
I want to make sure that kid's okay after what just happened to him. I mean,
concussion protocol, Tucker. It's a big thing now.
Yeah, I mean, Tua Tagovailoa, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's just Colton Johnson. That was one of the freakish things I've ever seen. He is 6'3", and he is jacked, and he can do that.
Bronson's going to have to dig himself out of a hole here. He's going to run the ball. Pretty good blocks. He has a gap on the outside. He's going to take it. Kind of slips a little bit awkward, but it's going to be about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he held on to the ball there. They were trying to strip the ball out, and with it being rainy, cold, it's hard to hold on to the ball, so I'm glad after that fumble last drive, Bronson Chaffin's having good ball security.
Yeah, one thing that's not going to happen to Bronson, he's not going to get in his own head. He knows one turnover doesn't compare to all of his 33 touchdowns now, so that's just not going to happen. He's not going to get in his own head. He's a senior. He's a leader on this team. He's definitely a veteran. And talk about veterans, Tate Porath, he's coming in the game. What's your thoughts on him, Tucker? I thought he's had a breakout season this year.
Yeah, he's had a breakout season. In the game against Greenville and games on, he has been one of the anchors of this team. Tate Porath, he has provided stat after stat this year, and I'm looking at him as one of the players tonight.
There is a flag, but Bronson's going to take it up for a pretty good gain. It's going to be about at the first down marker, gain of about 3 or 4 yards, but there is a flag. It's going to be another illegal shift on the Bees. That's the second of the game, and it's 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, already 4 penalties, I think, on Upperman, and it's not even the end of the first quarter. And penalties has just affected them all season. And Coach Adam Kane, he's talked about wanting to limit the penalties. I know they're amped up. I know it's Macon County. They don't like them. But you just got to be disciplined, calm down, and play Upperman football. Upperman football is one of the best footballs to watch when they're playing good and when they're disciplined. So they just got to be better.
5-yard penalty.
You got to play better, of course, Tucker, but you also got to make some plays. You can't be too lenient on your run game, which is kind of what Upperman's doing right now. I know it's rainy and everything. I know you're backed up, but I feel like this is one of the things Bronson does well. Play action. Let him roll out to his right. Let him throw it to Colton. I mean, he's a two-way player. He's great. He's huge. They're both bigger than the whole Macon County defense. So I'm going to look for something like that. Jude is at a receiver position. He's going to throw it to Carmine, though, and that's a big game by Carmine, making a man miss. Great block by Fitz Tucker. That's a first down.
Yeah, I mean, credit to the Macon County player for tackling him. If he doesn't tackle Carmine Phillips there, he's off to the races for a touchdown. Carmine Phillips, he's one of the most shifty running backs you're ever going to see. And they had one of the things I want to point out, I don't think I've ever seen that formation by Upperman this year. They had trips out to the right and 2 out to the left, no running back. I mean, you don't really see that out of Coach Adam Kane and Upperman. They're normally a run-heavy team. But tonight, maybe they're trying to shock some people.
5 wide, something you don't see a lot in high school. That's really risky in my opinion, but when you have a quarterback like Bronson, you can really do whatever you want. Jude Fitzpatrick, he was lined up in that trips formation like you said there. Now he's in at running back. Bronson is going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle. He has a big gain and trucks a man for a first down. They like laying the boom tonight, Tucker.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 6'5", 250, you can basically lay down any man you want. And if Bronson Chaffin lowers the shoulder on you, you might as well just call it quits and give up and let it happen.
Yeah, him, Colton, and a bunch of players, Parker Cox, Hughes. I mean, we got a lot of big players. Even Tate, I mean, he's very strong too. Fitzpatrick, very strong. Fitz and Gunner are more the quick players. Carmine can really do both. But Jude has been used a lot this game already. Carmine was a little shook up coming in this game, but he's all right. Doesn't look to affect him at all. But Bronson going to take the snap again. Same type of formation. Bronson going to break a few tackles. Rolls on top of a man for about a 5-yard gain.
Like we said, the power read for Upperman is one of the most used plays, if not the most used play. It is a signature for Coach Adam Kane. And when you have a quarterback like Bronson, you can basically run it every play, and you could probably go score.
Yes, Bronson has the ability to score on any type of play, whether it's passing, running. He can really do it all. And Adam Kane and Coach Ram, they both do a really good job knowing their players' strengths and using their weaknesses as kind of they just push them away. They just go for the strengths, don't put your players in uncomfortable positions, and it's working so far. Carmine back in the game in the shotgun. Bronson's going to roll out to his right. One of these pass plays. Throws it to Colton like we talked about earlier. Colton has a big gain. Chucks him in. He's still going. He's down at the 40-yard line.
I mean, you see why all of these colleges are offering them. That's one of the plays, if you're Colton Johnson, you're going to want to put on the highlight reel. He lays the shoulder down, has a big play, and provides a huge momentum swing for Upperman's offense.
I like calling Bronson more of a game manager. You know, he can slow down the plays, he can throw the ball, he can run the ball. Colton's kind of a game changer. You know, Bronson, he's always going to be there. Colton, he has some, I wouldn't say on and off games, but he has some games like tonight where he just completely changes the game. He has games where he gets a bunch of tackles, no turnovers, but tonight he's already caused one, and he's just playing fantastic in my opinion. He's offense and defense side of the ball, definitely showing his strengths right now. In his junior year, like you said, Tucker, he has a whole nother year.
Yeah, I would love to say my pregame speeches work. I talked to him before the game, gave him a little pep talk. I don't know if he's thinking about me right now, but he's playing really well tonight.
Bronson kind of takes it to his left. He trucks him in. That's a big hit, though. Pretty good hit laid out on Bronson right there. That's going to be close to a first down. Bronson, he should be all right. He's huge, and he's really tough.
I mean, they are not holding back against Macon County tonight. This is the most I've seen Upperman hit. And he looks a little bit shaken up there. His lower abdomen. He looks like he's staying in the game, though.
Yeah, his head kind of cocked back a little bit. You see that sometimes where the players get under like the chin strap face mask area and your helmet just pops up. Already happened to one of the players when they called the face mask. Macon County's face went flying.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. Clock ticking under 10 seconds now. Upperman's going to take a 7-0 lead heading into the second quarter.
So thoughts on the quarter so far, Tucker? What's the strengths and weaknesses right now for the Bees?
Well, the strengths is their whole team laying every hit that you can imagine on Macon County's team. I don't know if I've ever seen Upperman hit this hard other than the Greenville game in 2023. I mean, it's just been fun to watch. I'm glad Upperman, they're finally letting loose. And Macon County, they haven't been doing really well on offense. I mean, wing T offense, like we said. Upperman hopefully knows how to stop it. They've been watching it in film this week. They've been looking forward to this game all season. They have waited for this game to let it all loose. Senior night, last regular season home game for a bunch of these seniors like Carmine, Elijah Fitz, Bronston. Upperman's up 7-0, and it's been a really good quarter for the Bees so far.
Yes, the Bees have played great, but we're going to take this time to thank our sponsor, Janice Construction, for building more than buildings, building relationships, and serving the community for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I mean, JNS, they're building relationships, like you said. We really thank them for sponsoring us this year. They've been a very key contributor to this UHS Hive TV broadcast team, and we just really thank them for what they're doing.
Couldn't do it without them, Tucker.
One of the things I want to point out is I was talking about the Greenville game earlier this year, how they had trouble stopping the quarterback runs. And Macon County, they have a really dynamic quarterback. Like we said, he had a quad injury earlier in the year, but he looks like he's pretty healthy tonight. And then you haven't been really seeing Macon County run with him. I'd like to see Macon County run with him more this quarter. I feel like, they're trying to hold him back. They have a playoff run upcoming for them. Hopefully, I want to see him again in the playoffs just so we can end their season.
Bronson's going to drop back. He's going to run it up the middle, though. He has a gap. Gets met by about 5 Macon County players, but it's a good gain, and it should be, yes, it is going to be a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down and a great run up the middle by Bronson Chaffin. And it took 5 Macon County defenders to bring him down. And Bronson Chaffin, he loves the physicality. This is why you play football, to get hit, and he loves this. He's been trash talking Macon County all week. He's been really looking forward to this game. He's really just hyped up and juiced up for this game.
As he should. In the interview with him, he said they were smoking cigars last year, doing a bunch of stuff, stomping on the field. So, like we said, very bad blood in this game. Bronson, he's made heck of a plays so far, though. He's going to fake the screen pass to his left. He's going to take it up the middle. That's a really good defensive play by Macon County there.
Yeah, it looked like he slipped a little. You're going to see players slipping all over the field tonight. But it's really good by Macon County's interior defensive line to, cause that pressure and force Bronson to slip.
Unfortunately, we've already seen Bronson truck a couple players, and I feel like that's just Macon County in their head a little too good. They're getting a little cocky. They think since they made this huge quarterback fumble once, they can do it again. And it's gonna be bad when Bronson just trucks through their whole line like he's been doing.
Looks like they have trips out to the right.
Bronson, he is going to roll out to his right, like you said, Tucker. He's looking downfield. He has a man open. That looks like P.I. throwing Colin Johnson to the ground, and that's what you have to do to guard him, Tucker. He's amazing. That's another big play by him.
I'm just glad finally the refs are throwing something on Macon County or just against Upperman.
Yeah.
All year, the referees have been against Upperman.
Seems like it.
It has seemed like it. But Macon County right there, that was obviously a pass interference call, and that's going to be 15 yards for Upperman.
As long as the referee doesn't change his mind for some odd reason, which he very well might do.
I mean, high school refs, not to, bring their mood down, but high school referees are not the best I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's kind of bad sometimes where you see, oh man, I don't even want to talk about it. The Greenville game was pretty bad. The Farragut game, honestly, was pretty bad. But finally, Upperman gets something going their way, officiating wise, and that's another big gain. It's it's not first and goal. It's 1st and 12. It looks like. Yeah, 1st and 11. So Bronson, he's gonna fake the throw. He's gonna truck another man. He's still pushing. Man, he just keeps some feet going. He goes really well. I mean, they met him in the backfield twice already, but he keeps some big strides going, and he just moves the D-line.
Yeah, I mean, they got around the right edge there, and Bronson, he just juked out a little way. And a 6'5" quarterback, to be juking a defender like that, you don't really see that a lot. But Bronson is one of the most very talented all-around players I've ever seen. And to juke that defender, he was right in front of him, in his face, and Bronson made a big play right there.
This is one of the most long-scoring games for the Bees so far, only 7 going into the second quarter, but looking to score again here, trying to make it 13 or 14 zip. So Bronson, Carmine to his right in the shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to the senior running back. He has a hole. Looks like he is going to... Upperman Bees are saying touchdown. Touchdown Bees, number 646. That's the senior right there making a statement.
I mean, Carmine Phillips, he's been a key contributor to the Upperman offense all year. When you need to play, give it to number 6. He can make moves around any defense, and he just ran it right up the middle there, and Macon County couldn't stop him.
We were talking about in the offseason, Knox-Webb game, Carmine had big shoes to fill. Ethan Paulk, like you said, one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in Upperman history, but Carmine, he's filled in that role very well as a starting running back, and Roberts is looking to make it 14-0. Good snap, good hold, and it is good. Goes right into the trees, Tucker, 14-0.
14-0 for Upperman with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And Upperman's offense, other than penalties, they have looked like a very complete football team.
We talked about earlier, I know Blake was saying how he thinks that the Bees are going to get up by a lot, but they're definitely not going to take their starters out. And since it's senior night, I could see that. I could see them putting in some more seniors who don't get as much playing time, but it's a rivalry game. You know, I'm sure Coach Kane, he won't say it out loud, but I'm sure he really doesn't like Macon County that much. I mean, you can ask him. I'm sure he's going to say he's not going to like them, but I'm sure he has a lot of hatred towards them. Really bad blood, so I feel like Coach Kane's just going to want to put a whooping on them, as they are doing right now.
I mean, 14-0. Coach Adam Kane, he does not like Macon County. He has said, I've talked to football players, and he said all year, Macon County is the game that he's looking most forward to get his get back.
As he should, yeah.
I mean, as he should. For a class favorite last year to win the state championship, Upperman, and they just get shocked by Macon County. And you could tell after the game, Coach Adam Kane, he was just visibly upset, and it was just a really bad and defeating loss for Upperman.
I think they could have won it last year, but Macon County just stole it from them, grabbed it right out of their grasp. Roberts going to do another kick, and it's a pretty good kick right there. Two people try to return it. A Macon County player trucks another Macon County player. Great play right there, though. That looks like Kobe Justice, number 15, with the play.
It looked like he ran into his face mask when he was receiving the ball, or returning it, excuse me. He was holding his face mask the whole time. And if you're Macon County, Kyle Shoulders is looking at those two guys like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, they were looking like buffoons out there running into each other. But I'm just glad. Honestly, I'm not glad. I wish they would have fumbled the ball there. But Macon County, you know, they held on to it, and they returned the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what Macon County was thinking right there. Running into your players is not what you want to do. You're supposed to run into the other team. But, you know, a little bit of a miscommunication. Macon County's ball, though. Willie, he's got to do something right here. Kind of a pistol-type formation, it looks like. Going away from the wing tee. Looks like looking at the defense, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Upperman looks like they could be running man coverage here.
Kobe Justice is going to meet him right there along with Alvarez for the stop. Going to get about a 1-yard gain. That's just been the story all night. 1, 2, 3-yard gains for Macon County. It's not cutting it.
I mean, versus this Upperman defense, you're going to have explosive plays. And Macon County is good at making explosive plays this year. We were watching some film earlier this week.
Yeah.
And Macon County is good at making explosive plays. They have guys that can get around the edge. And they just haven't been really using that tonight. I know it's wet and cold, but if you're going to want to beat the Upperman, you're going to have to make some big plays.
Good old I formation. Oh, and Kobe Justice meets him. Carmine right there. Oh, my goodness. That was Jude, Carmine, and Justice right there. And I want to say Justice gave him justice because he just had a 1-yard gain, but that's like a 3-4-yard loss. That's a heck of a play right there.
I mean, he beat one, but he got met by 3. It was a swarm of bees taking him down in the backfield.
It's amazing how the defense is playing so far. Yes, loss of 4 on the play. It's third down.
I mean, 3rd and 13 for Macon County. And you have to get this first down here. If you're down 14-0 to Upperman in the second quarter, if you don't get a first down here, I mean, we could be starting to look at a blowout.
Yeah, the Bees they're definitely going to get a stop here. There's no way they get this, I don't think. Macon County.
Looks like they're playing off a little bit. They could be showing blitz here.
He's going to, Porath right there. Almost grabs and tackles him. They're gonna call an incomplete pass. Looks like he threw the ball a little bit. That's Tate Porath, man. And I'm kind of confused about the call because Tucker, that should be intentional grounding.
It could be intentional grounding, but the ball did come forward. Forward throwing motion, excuse me. And it looks like a Macon County player's down. That could be the quarterback.
Yeah, I feel like they need to throw the flag though because I don't know how that's not intentional grounding. You cannot throw the ball a yard. They didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was looking like Will Levis at quarterback out there. Tennessee Titan fan, and Will Levis is not a great quarterback, but Macon County's quarterback is down, and I'm sure.
Yeah, it does look like Macon quarterback's down, so we're going to take a little bit of a break right here. Hope he's okay. So Macon County's player does make it off the field okay. Looked like that was the freshman right there. So it wasn't the quarterback, so everyone's okay. He's hobbling out the field. He needs help, though, so that's very unfortunate. Prayers up to him. Hope he can get better and get back in this game. But we got a good football game on our hands, and it's not stopping. Macon County's punting. Carmine Phillips, dangerous returner, and he's spotted right at the UHS logo, right in the middle of the field on the 50-yard line, Tucker. I feel like he can get a big return here if they can get some blocks.
Yeah, I mean, Carmine Phillips is one of the best returners in 4A. He won Returner of the Year in 4A a couple years ago. And Carmine Phillips, if he gets around the edge, he could be off to the races. He's just a very elusive and fast returner.
Yeah, very short punts. Not going to be able to be returned by Carmine, but it does get a pretty good bounce there. Biggest bounce all night. 42-yard line. So the Bees aren't going to start the ball or get the ball in enemy territory starting off, but pretty good field position.
Yeah, we're going to see Bronson Chaffin and the Bees come out for drive number 3. And to start the game, I mean, they've looked as good as they have all year. And Bronson Chaffin, he has not continued to slow down. He has had one of the most impressive seasons. If you're Georgia State, this is what you want to see out of your quarterback that is coming in. He's graduating early in December. He said he was going to make connections with the team, the Georgia State team. And Bronson Chaffin, he's just one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in 4A. And here we go.
Bronson's going to drop back. No one open, but he has time in the pocket. He's looking to throw the ball. He's going to take the smart play and throw it to the sideline of Macon County. So there is a flag on the play. That looks like kind of the position for holding. It is going to be holding. Of course, they're not going to say the number because it wasn't a holding call.
I mean, like we said, the refs have been against Upperman all year. And as you can tell, it has not changed tonight. And that's a 10-yard loss, and it's going to be 1st and 20 for Upperman.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the hatred is towards... Oh, are they going to give us the number now? Can't read it, but they are going to call holding. So you see, Bronson's great, but those are one of those plays where he's going to have to throw the ball away a little bit quicker because high school O-lines, they tend to hold a little bit. And I'm not sure who that was on. I thought that was pretty good blocking right there. But Bronson, in a 1st and 20, is going to have to keep the drive going, probably by himself because I don't see a run here. But Bronson looks like he's changing the line. Play at the line of scrimmage. Bronson is going to take the ball off. Wow. He has a big gap, too. Great blocks. Makes a man miss. Hurdles a man on the ground for about a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, he's going to be back to 2nd and scrimmage yards. A great play to get back to the line of scrimmage originally for Upperman. And Bronson Chaffin, the offensive line has impressively progressed throughout the year.
Yeah.
I mean, again, in the Greenville game, Upperman couldn't get any run game going. It was hard to watch. And over the season, they have just gotten better and better each game, and they have looked the best tonight.
Even in the Knoxville Up game, I saw nobody's getting in the backfield trying to touch Bronson. So Bronson, what I've said, and I'm going to keep saying, he's just progressed so much in his junior to senior season. He's starting to square his shoulders a lot better and talk about quarterbacks like Josh Allen. They're known for college not squaring their shoulders. In the NFL, they do. And Bronson's going to take it up the gut again. Wow, man, he's a wrecking ball. Takes number 6 with him, and Bronson, that's about a 15-yard gain right there, and that's going to move the chains.
He ran over 3 people and still stayed up, and that's Bronson Chaffin for you at its finest. Running over guys, being physical. And one of the things you pointed out is Bronson Chaffin progressing so much between his junior and senior year. Like you said, he started to square his shoulders. But one of the things that has helped that is Coach Kane has opened up the playbook a little bit. You have seen more throws this year than any of Bronson's years. And Bronson Chaffin has looked like a great throwing quarterback this year. Obviously, he had 2 picks against Greenville. But the Greenville defense is one of the best he's going to see all year. And Bronson Chaffin has progressed so much throughout this season.
Carmine in motion. Bronson, there is a flag down, probably another illegal shift, but Bronson doesn't care. He's going to take it all the way. And no one's going to catch him, I can tell you that for sure. That's a touchdown, but it might be coming back.
I mean, they threw the flag immediately, and it is going to be an illegal shift on Upperman, and that's going to negate the touchdown. But Bronson Chaffin still made a great play there, and he just outran every single Macon County defender. But unfortunately, the illegal shift is going to bring this one back.
3rd illegal shift, and that's not what you want to see. There still is a flag down. They haven't picked it up. It's about the 50-yard line.
You could see Coach Kane yelling at Tate Porath. It could have been Tate Porath on the illegal shift. They were in a little bit of a weird formation there. But still, if you're Upperman, you can take some positives out of that play. Bronson Chaffin in the offensive line, he ran for a touchdown, but you just got to clean up the penalties like I've been saying all game, and I'm probably going to continue to say because the referees just like to throw flags on Upperman, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, let's continue to talk about Bronson right there. It should be another rushing touchdown, but it's not. But one of the reasons that I believe that they do open up their playbook, when we interviewed Bronson, he said he met with the quarterback coach a lot this offseason, and they got a lot of chemistry going, and they know each other very well, and the quarterback coach really helps him a lot. So I'm sure the squaring the shoulders and the good pocket movement is trying to coming from his coaching, and he's just going to get better coaching going to places like Georgia State. So Fitz and Gunner's to his right and Carmine's to his left. He's just going to hand the ball off Carmine, trying to make a play. He gets stuffed, but he does get about a 5-yard gain. That's what Carmine does for you.
I mean, you can give it to him. He's going to get a guaranteed 5, 6, 7 yards. And, you know, Carmine Phillips, he is just an anchor for this offense. You can give it to him, and he's going to create some type of play inside, around the edge, and that's a good 5-yard gain right there.
It is 2nd and 11, though, so you're going to want to make it more manageable, make it 3rd and 6 or under to be in a good situation. But it is going to be 4-down territory because we know they're not going to kick it, they're not going to punt it. Coach Kane's he's very good about just making gutsy calls, and I don't think there's one play call in the last 5 weeks that I've disagreed with. But Carmine's going to be to his right in the shotgun again. Bronson, he's going to throw it to Gunner Block, and Gunner Block's going to make a man miss. He's still going. Gets tackled out of bounds, but not until he gets the first down. That is going to move the chains.
Yeah, I mean, great play by Gunner Block around the edge, and good blocking by Jude Fitzpatrick and Colton Johnson. I mean, Colton Johnson, he laid a block down for Gunner Block, and if you're Colton Johnson, you're going to make sure your guys get what they need to get. And like you said, it's under 3rd and 6. It is 3rd and 3 and a manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, well, I thought they moved the chains. I thought they should, but Gunner was way past the line to gain, but I guess they called him out of bounds before he actually got pushed out of bounds. I'm not sure. Couldn't really see that side of the sideline from up here. But very 3rd and manageable right here. I feel like you can just run the ball twice with either Bronson or Carmine and get it. Bronson is just going to give it to Carmine. Bad blocks, though. Carmine's going to get stuffed. That D-line, that's a heck of a play. Best defensive play all night. And that should be a flag. Yeah, there we go. Upperman finally gets something going for him. There's a penalty for you.
I mean, finally, Macon County, the whistle blew 10 seconds, and Macon County was still trying to take him down. I know Macon County doesn't like Upperman, but if you're Macon County's defense, you cannot afford to have a penalty against a great Upperman offense like this.
Yeah, that's a big stop, too, because that's going to be 4th and 6, probably. 4th and 5, maybe. So that's not a very favorable 4th down situation if you're Bronson and the Bees. But, you know, since Macon County has this hatred towards Bees players, you know, they're going to do a lot of this extracurricular, and I'm sure you're going to see that multiple times.
I mean, Upperman saying thank you because it turns from a 4th and 6 to a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line for Upperman. And now Upperman has a chance to go score and make it 21-0.
I feel like Upperman is in pretty good scoring position right here. I mean, they're on a roll. Nothing has stopped them so far except for their last play, but of course, once they bailed out, but they finally get something on the officiating side after 4 penalties in the first half. Not something you see a lot in high school football. But Bronson, he's going to roll it to his right. Looks like he is just going to run it. He's not going to throw it at all. Bronson gets really good blocks. Chucks a couple men. They're not taking down the senior. That's a touchdown. Ocho for 6, Tucker. That's a heck of a play.
I mean, he was dragging the defender from the 10-yard line all the way to the touchdown, breaking tackles left and right, and that's a 3-star quarterback, and he just made a highlight reel play.
I am proud to say that's my quarterback because that's a heck of a high school play. You know, that's college level, NFL level. I feel like he has the ability and the raw talent, like he said in the interview, to do absolutely anything on the field. He just needs some more coaching and get to college, take it from there, and I'm sure he can be an NFL star one day.
I mean, Roberts has a chance to make it 21-0 here with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and that's what you want to see if you're Upperman.
I know the social media stories will go crazy if it's a running clock against this Macon County team, and he does make it 21-0, and I hope it is a running clock because Upperman, I think they've had 6 running clocks this season, which is probably one of the most in their franchise's history. That's absolutely insane. Trying to make it 7 running clocks.
Yeah, I mean, you've had running clocks against York, Stone Memorial, DeKalb, Farragut, everybody that they've faced this year, Knoxville Webb. It's just been a absolute heck of a season
Livingston Academy, right?
Yeah, Livingston Academy.
So this would be the 7th running clock, we believe, if they can make it, and it's certainly looking like they're going to do that. Just Upperman, I expected them to fire, but they're firing on all cylinders. Defensive side of the ball too. Colton Johnson, man, that play on the goal line, that's one of the best plays I've ever seen in high school ball.
I mean, I'm proud to say that he was my X Factor in the pregame show. I mean, I've been on fire with X Factors and bold predictions, but besides that, Colton Johnson, he is just one of the best players on this Upperman offense and defense. Just one of the best players on the team. And he's so calm and composed under pressure in a game like this against Macon County. You could just feel that sense of calmness. And Colton Johnson, he's just really locked in for this game, and he has made some huge plays.
He really has. I completely agree. Man, him, Braunston, I would say all the seniors are making plays, and they are. Colton Johnson's a junior, though. He looks like a senior out there. Very good leader in this Upperman building. They're going to field it about the 30-yard line. Ooh, he's got some speed, but he's going to keep going. Fitz and Gunner are going to have to take him down at the 50-yard line-ish. So they're going to spot it at the Upperman 48 and a half. So pretty good take right there.
I mean, that's the most excited I've seen Macon County student section all night. I don't think they're going to get another big play. I mean, they've been dead silent over there after running on the field and smoking cigars after they beat us last year, but they're dead silent over there tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I would kind of say it's kind of like the Tennessee-Alabama thing. I mean, Alabama beat them 20 years straight, and then Tennessee beats them once and kind of storms the field. I feel like that's kind of last year, but I formation, they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and that's another pretty big gain right there. Gain of about 7 yards. That I formation's kind of been bugging the Upperman defense. The wing tee's not really working, though.
I still can't get over the fact that you're bringing up Tennessee, Alabama after this year. I mean, I really don't like you for that, but I don't know. That I formation, that play was really good there by Macon County. But can we go back to Tennessee Vols versus Alabama? I mean,
okay, well, what I was saying was Upperman's beat Macon County every year that I can think of besides the last year. So, in the playoffs, too. So, I feel like the Tennessee Volunteers thing, Alabama's beat Tennessee probably, do you know how many years it was before that win?
16.
16 years straight, Tucker. Alabama beat Tennessee 16 years straight, and then they beat them once and they stormed the field. Great win, though. Great win. They really turned the Tennessee Volunteers franchise just completely around. Their program's really good now.
Would you not storm the field, too, if you beat a team after 16 years?
I'm saying I would, but I definitely wouldn't smoke cigars on the field and talk all the smack that they've been talking.
That's the tradition.
The
tradition? No, the Tennessee-Alabama game.
Well, I'm just comparing the two because I feel like Upperman owns Macon County and they beat them once and they stormed the field. So, kind of crazy. Stomping on the field, too. Kind of like is that Ravens-Titans? You know a lot about that.
I do know a lot about that. I mean, when the Titans were good, the Ravens, beat them in the wild card and they proceeded to stomp on the midfield logo.
They did.
I have a lot of hatred for the Ravens. They took Derrick Henry. They took Steve McNair. But the fact that you're comparing Macon County to the Baltimore Ravens in Alabama is kind of disgraceful.
Well, they're going to hand it off, and who was that just lit him up? I'm not sure. I thought that was that Colton again?
I think that was Colton again. And
goodness.
Yeah, he just comes out of that pile, and he stands over everybody. I mean, he's saying just let me do everything for this defense and this offense. And it looks like it could be a timeout.
Definition of a run stuffer, Colton Johnson. I mean, he's good in 1st and 10 Tigers. So apparently they do pick up the first down on the play. I did not think so. They gave him the spot of a century right there. But first down, they do move the chains, Tucker, and 3 minutes and 25 seconds. They can really run the ball as much as they want.
And the chain gang looks confused over there on Macon County's sideline.
As we are, too.
I mean, I'm really confused looking at this. But now, I mean, why can they have virtual measurements in high school? I mean, they have virtual measurements in the NFL. As you can see, I mean, it got used in the Titans-Broncos game, if you want to go back to that. I mean,
we did beat you, so I don't really want to go back to that. No need. But I thought that he got stuffed to 2 yards short of the line to gain, but apparently he didn't. First down, though. They're going to hurry up. This is the pure wing T formation, if you want to know what it is. They're going to hand it off to the running back, and yep, he's going to get nothing. And that's just Carmine Phillips right there, the senior. Another flag coming in. I couldn't tell you what this is on.
I think it's going to be an unnecessary roughness on the Bees, even though they hadn't blown the whistle dead yet. I don't know what type of call that is. And Upperman is pleading their case, and you can hear the fans pleading their case as well.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure. Looks like you're going to be right, Tucker. That's another personal foul.
That looks like it's going to be on Colton Johnson, and Colton Johnson's confused, looking over at his dad, Coach BJ, on the sideline, saying, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing." But the refs, they obviously thought different.
Yeah, I don't know how that's a flag. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, Tucker. But Macon County there running down the field right now. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. Too bad they're down 21. They're going to have to score here, Tucker. They really do.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to score here. Upperman gets the ball after the half. Macon County won the toss and elected to receive. I mean, a very bold statement by them, and it shows a little bit of a, hostility, and they want the ball.
They're going to hand it off, and that's Carmine once again. He's made 2 straight plays, looked like. One was taken back by a flag, sadly. But 2 straight plays, Carmine gets them. So it's a heck of a play.
I mean, like we said, Macon County can get players around the edge, but Upperman's cornerbacks and defensive backs have stopped them around the edge tonight. And if you stop them around the edge, it can lead to scores like this, and obviously it's 21-0 Upperman.
Upperman's playing fantastic football right now. Just besides the penalties they need to clean up, this is nearly a perfect game. End around type play. They're going to fake it. No, they're going to give it to the fullback. And the ball is out. The ball is out. Who's going to recover it?
Who knows?
I don't know who jumped on it. Upperman's pointing to Upperman. Macon's pointing at Macon.
The refs are at the bottom of the pile.
Upperman says they haven't.
It is just going to be 3rd down, though, so Macon County does recover the ball, even though an Upperman player looked like he came up with it.
I mean, classic example of Upperman versus the refs.
Yeah.
It's like this every time. It looked like an Upperman player jumped on the ball, but Macon County, at the bottom of the pile, you never know. There's a bunch of scruffling around, but the refs give Macon County the ball back, but it's going to be 3rd and 3 for Macon County.
Big 3rd down here. It's 4-down territory for sure, but they're going to go straight to the wing T when they need a big play. Let's see if it works, though. Hand it off to the fullback. They knew it was coming, and that's Carmine right there, but he does get tackled forward, so we're going to see where they're going to spot the ball. That could be a 1st down, though. Initial contact way short, but after contact, it's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, the forward progress. He got pushed forward off the tackle. One of the Macon County offensive linemen came and pushed him in the back, and that sent him over the 1st down marker, and Macon County gets a huge 1st down.
Yes, very big 1st down right there. Good old I formation. Really like this formation, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what just happened right there. It looked like he tried to hand it off to the receiver, but he hands it off to the running back, and he gets absolutely stuffed. They have to blow the whistle before he even gets thrown down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't throw unnecessary roughness on Upperman there.
Yeah, looked like it.
Holding him 2 seconds after the play, they might throw the flag on Upperman, who knows. But the clock is ticking under 1 minute and 5 seconds now. But Macon County still has 3 timeouts.
You should know better, Tucker. You should know Upperman has to tackle them, put a pillow down, put a blanket, give them some Jolly Ranchers and some milk. Something like that.
Jolly Ranchers and milk? I don't know if I've ever heard
that combo. That's definitely what Macon County eats. Look at their players. They're going to hand it off to the fullback. Gain of 1. And there is going to be a timeout on the field. We'll see who calls it.
It's going to be a Macon County timeout, their 1st of the half. It's going to be 3rd and 10 after the timeout. A huge 3rd down coming after the timeout.
Yes, big 3rd down. I feel like Upperman, they don't have to have a stop here by any means, but the time is running down. So even if Macon does get this 1st down, it's going to be rough because they definitely don't want to throw the ball, but they only have, how many timeouts have they called?
They've called 1.
They've called 1, so they have 2 left. So they can't run the ball at will anymore unless they can get a 1 or 2 play touchdown coming out this timeout.
I feel like, I don't want to say this too early, but if Macon County doesn't get the 1st down here, I don't want to say they have to kick the field goal, but I would love, if you're Macon County, you'd love to see some points put up on the board in the 1st half. but they have to score a touchdown here to be within range, striking distance of the Upperman Bees.
We Will Rock, he's playing right now. They're trying to get the fans hyped up for sure. Upperman, there is a lot of players here, but it's mostly family members of the players, it looks like. So the fans aren't exactly the loudest.
I mean, yeah, it's probably the coldest game of the year. There's a good amount of students here. It's against Macon County. And now the PA announcer is telling Bee fans to get loud. And you can see the jugs shaking, and the Bee fans are loud.
Big third down right here. Third and...
Looks like 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they're calling it 3rd and 10. I don't know how that's possible. But it is going to be 3rd and 10 right here. I feel like it should be longer than that. Man in motion behind. Oh, he's going to look to throw it. He has a man open. Fitz, what a play right there. That's a deflection of a century. Pass breakup. That's what he does best.
I mean, he was wide open in the end zone, number 23, it looks like, for Macon County. Wide open. And Elijah Fitz made probably the play of the game for Upperman, saving a touchdown at the end of the half with an amazing diving swat.
You know, the awareness by Elijah Fitz right there. You know, he's a senior. He's played a lot of ball. But even if he is a senior, even if he's an old man, I mean, having a lot of experience doesn't teach you that. That's just pure athleticism.
I mean, pure athleticism, pure raw talent. It looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Bees.
Timeout Upperman. I don't dislike that at all because you're probably not going to have enough time to go back and score yourself. So getting your team set, good defensive play. You want 4th and long. You want your best defensive play right here. Maybe blitz one off the edge. I like tape pour out here, Tucker.
I mean, yeah. Bronson Chaffin, 37 seconds left on the clock. It would be 2 timeouts. I feel like Upperman can get something. I don't know about you.
He could.
I mean, they could. We have seen explosive plays all year. I mean, that would just be the cherry on top to an amazing first half.
It would. I feel like Bronson, he definitely has the talent, but I'm not sure Coach Kane getting the ball at halftime wants to take something like that. But, I mean, depends what happens here. If it takes a lot of time off the clock, maybe, just maybe, he won't do it. But I feel like you're right, Tucker. I feel like he does take a shot or two. But it all comes down to this stop if Bronson can even get the ball back.
I mean, if you're Macon County here, it is honestly, I don't want to say it, but actually, I do want to say it. It's a must score for Macon County. If you don't score here and Upperman gets the ball after half, it's going to be, hopefully, it's going to be 28-0. And Macon County, you cannot come back from that. I mean, with what Coach Adam Kane and the Bees are doing, it could be, 50-60-0 at the end of this game.
Yeah, all Coach Shoulders does is really just run the ball. So I highly doubt they can come back from 28-0, like you said, if that were to happen. It'd be a big swing, though. And 2 men in motion. I thought that would be a flag. 2 men in motion again. I thought that would be a flag, but they haven't thrown it. So good old wing T, Tucker. They're trying to get him jump off sides. They're going to take a timeout. That's surprising, Tucker. They just try to get him off sides. Maybe they're going to kick a field goal here?
I mean, if you're Coach Shoulders, I don't know. I feel like you've got to go for it. But, they were trying to get him to jump off sides, and it didn't look like that formation just looked out of whack, and the play was just going to get blown up. So I feel like that's a good timeout by Coach Shoulders.
Yeah, I feel like they told the whole team, don't jump, we're not running it. Just go in motion. The quarterback's going to have a cadence. And that was a pretty good cadence. I could hear from up here. Pretty good. But Upperman fans were getting very loud there, so probably no confusion by the Bees players. And they're very disciplined. Just, they know, stay back. And when the ball's in the air, just make a play.
We're going to see what Coach Shoulders draws up. Maybe if they go for a field goal here, I would be watching out for a faked field goal. I mean, you don't really see it in high school a lot, but Macon County, they like the trick plays, and a fake field goal is definitely not out of the equation.
Not at all, but it is a kind of weird formation, and I'm not sure. It's a weird set they're in right now, but it's not the field goal unit. No, it is. It is the field goal unit. It looks like they are going to go for a kick. So watch for the fake field goal, but I feel like they would just go for it if they wanted to, and Upperman's calling a timeout. So this is 3 straight timeouts, it looks like.
Smart timeout by Coach Dunham came in and Bees trying to ice the kicker. And I was hoping for Macon County's sake that was going to be a field goal because number 38 looks like a little twig compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's a kicker.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was the running back. It looked like they were actually in a huddle. I don't know why they huddled in special teams. I mean, what's the play call, ready, set, kick the field goal. But
I mean, against the Bees, they're probably nervous. Coming to play at Billy C. Rogers Stadium, you're going to hear the fans. You're going to see the big bad Bees.
You are. And that's a good name for him. Tucker, I really like that. Have to tell Josiah about that one. Maybe he's going to use it instead of his little other things he uses that I don't really like. But, Blake and Josiah are going to call the second half of the game. You and Blake are doing halftime, right?
We are doing halftime. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Me and Blake, the dynamic duo, the 1-2 punch.
Yep.
Buy one, get one free. I don't know. We have a bunch of nicknames, but make sure to stay tuned for halftime.
The Black Friday sales, I like to call it, right?
I don't think we're going to be on a Black Friday sale. We're too valuable.
Yeah.
I would like to say I'm a pretty nice guy, pretty important guy. So I would like to say I wouldn't be on a Black Friday sale.
Oh, okay, back to football, Tucker. Let's go. They are going to bring out the same. No, I can't tell.
I don't see number 38, a little twig in the game.
Yeah, I don't see a little baby boy in the game, little baby Buster. Yep, they're just going to go for it. That's
probably a smart play if I'm Macon County.
Yep. Trying to get them offsides maybe again. I highly doubt they hike this ball. I'm not sure what they're going to do, though.
Another timeout called by the Bees. I didn't know you were allowed to do that in high school football.
I didn't know that was a thing, yeah.
I didn't know you were allowed to do back-to-back timeouts. Normally that's a penalty, but 5-6 straight timeouts. We've been standing here for 10 minutes waiting for a play to happen.
Yeah. Running out of stuff to talk about, Tucker. It's getting bad. Macon County hasn't done anything, and Upperman's done really good this game.
Can we talk about Oklahoma versus Tennessee this weekend?
Go ahead. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, I want to talk about it. Joey Aguilar led balls. I don't like it for Oklahoma this weekend. They've got to walk into Neyland. Dark mode. It's just going to be a bad weekend for Mateer and the Oklahoma Sooners. I know Josiah's going to the game. So we might lose, honestly. Josiah going to the game means bad luck, so.
I'm already bored, Tucker.
Oh, we're talking about Josiah, so you're bored.
Yeah, that's completely right. But, 5 straight timeouts, and I still haven't said thank you. But thank you to J&S Construction again for being our sponsor. Season long, they build buildings and relationships, a culture. They really do everything. You name it, they do it. And we just want to thank them for making streaming possible. A student-led program.
They're bringing back out the kicker here from Macon County.
Your little enemy, Tucker, your little twig, as you like to call him, has a big field goal here. And Upperman's about as loud as they're ever going to get. You hear them coins in those bags. He's going to kick it. The kick is up. And it is good. That was a really good kick there. 21-3. That probably, most likely, will be the end of your halftime score. 32 seconds left. I don't know if Upperman's going to do anything here, but they might.
Some would like to say ice in his veins. That kicker, he had the weight. I don't even know. He had a boulder on his shoulders, a big chip, and he drained that field goal, silenced the crowd, and Macon County puts points up on the board to end the half.
Fate of the universe on the line.
Honestly, Macon County's, their livelihood, everything that they stand for was on the line there.
Could be just, it's really bad that they have to play Bronson in the last game of the season. Trying to make the playoffs is one thing. Trying to make the playoffs after you play Bronson Chaffin's another thing. He's just unstoppable on offense. And we talked to him, the first and second round, it's not set, but it's starting to look like Signal Mountain in Anderson County. So that's going to be two good matchups. But then third and fourth round, it can go it can go a lot of ways. And, one of those best players, or best teams, is Alcoa. And he talked about how it's going to be the best offense versus the best defense. And I would love to see that matchup. Alcoa's a great team, though.
Alcoa, they're the number 10 team in the state. I mean, the clear favorite to win the 4A state championship. Honestly, I think they could be the favorites in 5A and 6A to win the state championship.
Yep.
Alcoa is just that good. I mean, I don't want to get too caught up on them and how good they are, but Alcoa is one of the best teams, if not the best team you're going to face in 4A.
They definitely are moving up since last year, so that'd be a heck of a game. Heck of a sequence of events playing Anderson County and Alcoa if that does happen.
Ricky Bobby just walked in the room.
They did. They tried to do it deep, but Carmine is going to take in. He's got speed, of course. Great blocks. Devin Burrington right there. He's going to take a couple big hits, but not until he gets to about the 33, 34-yard line.
I mean, that ran the clock down at least 10 seconds, but Carmine Phillips, he laid a stiff arm on that Macon County, defender, and now we get to see Bronson Chaffin. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what Coach Kane's going to draw up, but Macon County, they're going to have to stop Upperman here.
Honestly, I hope they just give some Macon County fans some grace. They've been through a hard game right now, but I'm not sure. I feel like when you have a star quarterback, tight end, receiver, running back duo, trio, quadruple, they can do whatever they want. So we'll see what Coach Kane draws up here. Maybe a play or two before halftime ends. Bronson, he is going to throw it. Pump fakes, throws it to Colton. Good catch, 42-yard line. Let's see what the Bees do here.
They're running hurry up.
Yeah, they are going hurry up, trying to get another play down.
The clock is ticking, under 10 seconds.
That's really bad about the rest right there. They took a while to get that down.
Yeah, and now I feel like you have to go to a Hail Mary.
It is going to be a Hail Mary type play. Bronson throws it to Fitz, but it's just going to be incomplete, and that is going to take us to halftime. Your Bees leading the Tigers 21-3. That's going to be the end for me, but Tucker will be back for the halftime show. And tune in for Blake and Josiah calling the second half. I'm Bryson Reab.
And I'm Tucker Westmoreland.
And the score is 21-3. Your Bees lead.
Welcome back to the UHS halftime show. I'm Tucker.
And I'm Blake.
And we're just going to go over everything that we have thought about and seen in the first half. Blake, what are your thoughts?
Man, I mean, this has been a great game. You know, even though Upperman's up 3 scores, it's still been a really competitive game. And man, I love to see it, man. Macon County's band is still really loud. So let's hope this is a great game going in the second half too.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's been a great game, but the offensive side of the ball for Upperman, I mean, they have 11 first downs in the first half and 145 rushing yards. I mean, that's what you want to see out of Upperman. They're rush heavy, and tonight with a wet and damp field, 145 rushing yards is a great first half.
Yeah, like we talked about, you know, in the pregame show, it's going to be a lot of running, and that's what both teams have done. And Upperman has been more successful, and that's why they're up 3 scores right now. Also, the turnovers, man. Obviously, turnovers were a huge problem to start the season for Upperman, but I mean, they got a lot better, but it's back tonight. But I know that ball's wet, and it's probably like a brick right now. So both teams are fumbling the ball right now. But, yeah, only 7 passes for Bryson. He's 6 for 7, 74 yards and a touchdown. And then Macon County, they've thrown the ball 3 times and 0 yards out of it. So Upperman looks really good right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Macon County has completed 0 passes, 0 passing yards in the first half. And it's just been a very lackluster first half for the Macon County offense. We said in the pregame show that they had playmakers that can get out to the edge, and I mentioned it a bunch of times in the first half. Upperman shut them down, and if you shut that down for Macon County and that wing T offense, they can't really do anything.
Right. I mean, look at this stat here. Macon County has 3 fumbles on the game, and it's just the first half. They got to clean that up for sure. I mean, something that I've noticed, Macon, they actually started the game out throwing the ball more, but they abandoned it. You know, as we've seen games, it's usually the opposite for teams, but Macon County, they tried to throw them off a little bit, but clearly it didn't work with 0 yards.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I want to point out is Bronson Chaffin and Colton Johnson, they have been lowering their shoulder and just been running through Macon County defenders tonight. I mean, they are not holding back tonight against Macon County. I mean,
you love to see it. I mean, those are the leaders of your team. If they're showing toughness, you know, that motivates the rest of the team. And, I mean, these guys hate each other, man. Macon County and Upperman, that's slowly becoming a great rivalry, man. So, I mean, I love that they're hitting the shoulder. Bronson on TikTok this past week, he talked about how this game is personal, you know. I mean, they've had this game circled since they lost last season. So this game is for sure personal.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen another thing I want to point out. It's Upperman versus the refs for every game this season. Yeah. And it's just hard to watch. I mean, we're holding them barely 2 seconds after the play, and they're just throwing a flag. Yeah. And Macon County's holding us for 10 seconds after the whistle's blown, and they're just standing there oblivious, dead silent, not knowing what's going on.
I mean, that's just any team, you know. That happens every game. Let's go over some other games around Tennessee tonight. We got 5-4 Jackson Southside is losing to 7-2 Crockett County, 6-13. Jackson Southside, they've had a really good year, although they're only 5-4. South Gibson, 6-3, destroying 2-7 Hardin County, 34-0. Springfield, 8-1, up against 4-5 White House, and they're at 14-0 in the second quarter. And then Pearl Cone is up 14-0 against Liberty Creek. Pearl Cone, they've obviously been dominant in 4A the past couple years, but having a little bit of a down year, only 5 wins, 4 losses. Another game, Sullivan East 0-9 going against Volunteer 6-3. That's actually a really close game. Volunteers up 14-6 in the third quarter. And then Signal Mountain 4-5 taking on 4-5 Hickson, and Hickson is up 13-9. Greenville for the region championship. They're going up against 8-1 Elizabeth. They're up 48-0. Greenville is different, man. They're really good. Then 7-2 Cherokee is actually losing to 3-6 Northview Academy, 16-7 in the third quarter. And then our last game, Carter coming in at 6-3 against Gibbs at 7-2, and that's a great game. The second quarter is tied 14-14.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of good games going on around the state of Tennessee. Greenville, one of the games that stuck out to me, Greenville being up 48-0 to decide the winner of the region championship. Obviously, we saw that last week with White County and Upperman for the winner of the region, and they won 42-0. And one of the things I want to point out, they left the scoreboard of White County versus Upperman. They left the 42-0 score on the board as Macon County was walking into the stadium today. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it definitely seemed like it.
Yeah, me and Tucker, we talked to some Macon County players before the game started, and they were kind of disrespected from it, you know. But they clearly haven't done anything about it. I mean, Upperman's just running the ball all over them. Macon County can't really get a stop. Besides the Bronson Chaffin fumble, Upperman should be up 28-3.
I mean, yeah, they were saying that the score was going to be better than that score. And they did put up 3 points, so they were correct. But obviously, it's just...
It took an hour for that for them to get 3 points, man. I mean, what would you see, like 5 timeouts in a row?
Yeah, it was like 5 straight timeouts.
Yeah.
Me and Bryson were up here running out of things to say. I mean, we were just creating things that we couldn't even think of. Okay, so they have created a new playoff bracket this year for Class 4A and all of the state of Tennessee. TSSAA spent a lot of time creating this. And the eastern half of the bracket, the side that Upperman's in, as of right now, if everything goes to plan,
Right.
Upperman would be playing Signal Mountain round 1.
We played them last year, round 1.
We did play them last year in round 1. It was a 49-0 ball game.
Yeah.
Signal Mountain, I don't really know what to expect from them this year. I haven't heard much out of them. I haven't seen much out of them.
I expect us to win.
I expect us to win by a lot.
Who does Macon play?
Macon County, as of right now, is going to play Red Bank round 1.
That might be a good game.
Yeah, they are. It could be a good game. They're at first in Region 3, Red Bank is. And in the region, Macon County is in Region 4, the same region as Upperman. They're 4th. Red Bank versus Macon County, it's an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
It could be a trap game for Red Bank.
Red Bank 42, Loudon 7.
Yeah, we just heard that. Red Bank just beat Loudon 42-7. Yeah, Red Bank, they're going to be good. Upperman, if they go in round 2, they'll likely have to play Anderson County. That'll be tough, the game, man. I mean, I remember Macon County, they played Anderson County round 3 last year. I think it went to overtime. Macon County squeaked by like 1 point. Anderson County is a great team.
I mean, Anderson County, that's probably going to be, it's not going to be the hardest game that Upperman has to play in the playoffs if they make it past Anderson County. But it is going to be a game that they're going to have to focus on and not just look by.
Round 3, if Upperman makes it there, they're likely to have to play a rematch against Greenville at home this time, though. That'll be. I mean, it was already probably the best game of the season. Man, that'll be good.
I mean, a rematch between Upperman and Greenville. And for as long as I can remember, since 2023, when I remember Upperman started playing them, they've had to play at Greenville every single time.
Yeah.
Greenville has never had to travel to Billy C. Rogers Stadium in Baxter, Tennessee. They're going to be introduced to a whole new environment.
I mean, it's going to get loud here, man.
I mean, it would get loud, and every football player was saying if that game would have been at home, it could have been a completely different story, which I totally believe
Very
that.
true. And then if Upperman makes it to the state championship, they'll obviously have to play Alcoa, and, the odds ain't great.
I'm not going to lie, the odds are not looking up for that game.
Yeah.
Alcoa, the number 10 ranked team in the state, the clear favorite to win 4A. I mean, they're just such a dominant team. They have ran through and beat every team they've played by an average of 40 this year.
Well, Tucker, let me get your keys for the game in the second half.
Keys to the second game in the half. Way more or less penalties by Upperman.
Yeah.
Ball control by Macon County, and just keeping the gas on the pedal on the gas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Upperman. They're gonna have to stay focused. I know they don't want to. They're gonna stay locked in. This is Macon County. It's a huge rivalry game, but those are my keys to the second half.
And then do you have an X factor, a player?
For the second half, I mean, I'm going to stick with Colton Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been making plays all over the field.
Yeah.
I've said my X factor was him in the pregame show. I'm going to stick with him. All right, well, we're going to end the halftime show here. Come back for the second half. It's going to be Blake and Josiah on the call. Thank you.
Welcome back to the UHS Hive. I am Josiah Nichols, and I have
Blake Dunham here.
We are calling the second half of this rivalry rematch of last year's playoff game where Macon County won, and they won in a resounding fashion. I mean, put together a great drive in every single offensive possession in the first half of that last year's game. Went down, scored every single time they had it, and ended up upsetting the Bees to go on and win the state championship.
You know what's different about this Macon County team? No Border Brothers.
No Border.
Yeah, apparently Border Brothers were the best players ever from the Macon County football franchise.
Yeah,
so, I mean, Tigers are a lot worse this year.
Yeah, I mean, and Upperman honestly might not be as good this year when you look at it. I mean, you lose a lot of really talented seniors, and some went on to play collegiate football. However, this is still just a much more talented Upperman Bees team, and I think we're seeing that tonight and just the way Upperman can move the ball. But the storyline for me in the first half, watching it on the sideline, is ball control and the wetness of the field.
Yeah, I mean, we walked around on the field before the game started, and my shoes are drenched right now still.
Oh, absolutely. They're very muddy. And, Chaffin had the fumble in the first quarter, and Macon County fumbled, 2 or 3 times? And one was near the goal line. They were about to score, and they scored there. This looks like a little bit of a different game, but the Bees are leading by 18, and they will receive the ball. And this is a big rivalry rematch, Blake, so I would be surprised if Coach Kane takes out the starters at all. I think he's going to want to run up that score tonight.
Yeah, like we talked about this whole week, I mean, Upperman, this is the biggest game on their schedule, I think. I mean, obviously the Greenvilles and the Knoxville West, but they had this game circled, and I mean...
And it's been circled since last year when they lost.
Absolutely.
They've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge rivalry game.
Yeah, I mean, and last year the conversation was, in a rivalry, both teams have to win. And Upperman was 8-0 against them over the past 7 or 8 seasons. And then Macon County comes in and gets the one that matters the most and go on to win the state championship. So Bees fans feel a little bit cheated, but tonight they're seeing their football team put out an excellent performance on both sides of the ball, and Macon County only has 3 points to show for it.
I think Elijah Fitz is going to have a great second half. I think Upperman is going to start letting Bryson use his arm a little bit. Although it is a little wet out there, I think Elijah Fitz is just going to have a great second half. You know, he's due for it.
Absolutely. And the passing game was not great in the first half for the Bees. I mean, Chaffin did not have a great, efficient passing first half, but a lot of that is due to the conditions.
Yeah, I mean, like we have talked about, this field is horrible right now.
It is very.
It's so wet. I mean, we were running routes out here, and geez, I literally almost fell every single step. And it don't help when Upperman practice from like 3 to 7 the whole week. So this field is in really bad condition right now. But, I mean, it's not stopping Upperman.
Absolutely not, Blake. And this is their home field. This is where they practice and play and put their name on, national maps. Colin Johnson has got several offers recently, and Bronson Chaffin committed to a decent school in Georgia State. A lot of people would love to go play college football for Georgia State and get paid NIL money to do so. So Upperman, they're putting their name on the map by these kinds of games and big rivalry rematches. So, looking at the first half stats here, Blake, Bronson Chaffin's still a beast, no matter the conditions. 130 rushing yards and a touchdown, 6 of 7 for passing, 74 yards and a touchdown. So, elite on both levels.
There's not a single school in Upperman's region that can stop him. He's ran through every single school all 4 years of his high school career, and he's so big. He's 6'5", and it takes like 2 to 3 guys just to even get him down. You're not going to tackle him one-on-one, that's for sure.
And if the conditions end up improving, you could see Upperman take a lot of vertical shots in the second half that they haven't had the opportunity to do so when it was a little more wet in the first half. And I think Upperman offense is going to really settle in, and there's going to be a running clock shortly.
You think that they will shake and bake?
They might, Blake. They might shake and bake themselves to victory. And look, both these teams are going to be in the playoffs, but Upperman, they have one of the best chances to go back to the state championship.
Yeah, round three is where it gets difficult. They got
I would say Anderson County round 2 is it's not a walk in the park.
No, it's definitely not.
They're better than they're probably the third best team Upperman's played. They're not as good as Greenville, and I would argue Beach is better, but Anderson County's right up there with teams that Upperman has beat. When you look at it, who has Upperman really beat? That's my thing.
Right.
That's when you go into the playoffs. Who's Upperman beat? Sure, you beat a 8-1 Stone team, but they're not an 8-1 team by Upperman standards. I mean, look, Stone Memorial's a good football team, but when you get to actual elite Tennessee football, which is what Upperman wants to be, they haven't played anybody and won.
I mean, they scheduled harder this year, but still, this region is just, it's not good enough for Upperman. I mean, obviously, after this year, we'll have some great games. Upperman will be on the level of the teams like Stone and Macon County, and the rivalries will come back. But I mean, just as for now, and as for Bronson's all 4 years, I mean, Upperman's just been a different. They've took another step.
Absolutely, and it's a very sentimental night for Bronson Chaffin. Last regular season home game. I mean,
he sure wants to make this one
his
count.
career as an Upperman Bee is something that they've never seen before. The amount of success. I mean,
it's a great period for Upperman sports right now.
Absolutely, and like the success that he's had. I think he has about 30 wins as a starter.
Yeah,
like
that's
30
insane.
and 4 is what I heard the other day. I mean, you can't even. It's crazy. 30 and 4 as a starter.
Yeah, that's why
I
he's
don't even have a word for it.
That's why he's in Mr. Tennessee talks right now.
Yeah,
Obviously, he almost had it last year, but this year I think he's having his best season statistically. I mean, I think he's got 1,800 passing yards to 900 rushing yards. That's insane, guys. I mean,
absolutely. And I think he had 32 total touchdowns, 33 total touchdowns coming into this game. I mean, this is his year, and
he's talked about how badly he wants that award, man. I mean, we actually interviewed him. What was it, Wednesday or Thursday?
I think it was Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday. You could go watch that on UHS The Hive. He's talked about, man, just how bad he wants to go all the way this year. It's his final season. He just wants to do it so bad for this team. He also talked about his recruitment. Georgia State. He talked about how he's kind of a raw player. I mean,
and he's got
all the physical tools, but going to Georgia State for a couple years, a lower school.
An onside kick to start the second half. It's recovered by the Bees. Sorry to cut you off there, Blake.
I like that move.
I like it. Nothing to lose, honestly, if you're making it.
Yeah, obviously, starting with the ball, you want to be up 7 by halftime.
And you're down 18. So something wasn't clicking for Macon County until the very end. You know, they have a little bit more time on the clock. They almost got the Bees on that trick play.
Yeah.
But Elijah Fitz, heck of a play there to deflect it. And Upperman is up 18, and they're in a very good position to win this football game. Kind of a jumbo set to the right side. Chaffin's all by himself. Motion man, it's Phillips. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it for himself. And the Bronson special happens once again. Going to get about 4 or 5.
I've seen, like, they've run the ball a lot more with Bronson. Obviously, we talked about Carmine's a little banged up, but Bronson's really been a train this game.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like in high school football, when you're that kind of athlete. In college, it's definitely different. But in high school, when you're bigger than everybody, I mean, you're just going to run the ball. There's no reason to put the ball in harm's way by throwing it.
Absolutely.
And if you can just run it, run it. Chaffin. He's got a running back to his right. That's Fitzpatrick, the junior. Fakes the quick pass outside. He's going to, and he got tripped up there. Had a lane.
Man, if Upperman can come out here, good 10-play drive, drain some clock, these Macon County fans are going to start piling out fast.
3rd and 1 for the Bees, so a chance for Macon County to get off the field, but Upperman has 2 plays to get 1 yard, so I'd take the Bees.
I take Bronson Chaffin every time.
Every time.
And if not Bronson, Colton.
Speaking of Johnson, he's lined up beside left tackle, kind of a extra blocker position. Chaffin in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the pass. He's looking downfield. He's got block. Just overshot him. Block died for it. Couldn't reel it in. That shows a little swagger by the Bees there to go for it on a 3rd and 1. Now it is 4th and 1.
Yeah, it's prime position to take a deep shot when it's about 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 from about the 50-yard line. That's just, I mean, that's the number one time when you can take a shot like that. And if Bronson puts that on him, he's still running, man.
And
Block's just
was
so
open.
fast.
He was open there. And look, I think Chaffin might have overshot him a little bit, but at the end of the day, that's still a good throw. And I think Block's going to come back and be like, I should have had my 2nd touchdown reception of the night.
Most quarterbacks can't make that throw.
Absolutely not. And he talked about being a raw talent. I think that's a perfect definition of what Bronson Chaffin is. If he can reach his full potential, Watch out. Chaffin. It's a handoff to Phillips. Will he get the yard?
He didn't get it.
He's still going. It's going to depend on the spot. It's closer than we think.
Near side official has him there.
I think he's got it.
It's not. The far side official stepped backwards, and it's going to be short. They are in two different spots. This is very interesting.
Are you going to pull out the chains here?
Now they go to the near.
Are the chains coming out for one of the first times all season?
Really close.
That's the danger of going for it on a third and taking a shot 3rd and 1.
I like it though. I mean, they're still up 18, so they can be extra aggressive on this drive. But as you're talking about raw talent, you know, he's kind of like, he reminds me of Joe Milton a little bit, former Vol quarterback. I mean, he had all the tools. Obviously, Bronson can't throw the football as far, but he reminds me a lot of Joe Milton.
Absolutely. And look, when you are a raw talent like that, it's not a bad idea to go to a school like Georgia State and develop.
He talked about maybe going there 2 years and then transferring to a better school. I mean, I think it's short.
He is short. And what
man.
a turn of events here tonight. Macon County, there's a little bit of light in the tunnel for him after that stop. And look, that's a risky call by Coach Kane to throw the ball there. I would have thought he put Chaffin under center, just push him, do the tush push, but gets a little bit aggressive there and runs it with Phillips behind 4 or 5 yards behind the ball spot and kind of cost him there, Blake.
Now, if Macon County can get a good drive here, score, man, we got a whole new ball game. The crowd will get back into it, and man, this is a really important drive.
Absolutely. Pistol formation, snap, quarterback keeps it a little high, should have been picked. Wheatley, the quarterback, number 15, first time I've said his name all night.
He was slinging that thing pregame. He's a very great quarterback. Obviously, we talked about pregame. He did have a quad injury early in the season, so he can't use his legs as much, but he can still throw that thing. That was just a little bit of a bad pass there.
Ever since I did my research on Macon County, the interesting thing for me was their quarterback's listed as a middle linebacker and tight end. So coming in at the quarterback, maybe the jack of all trades for this team. Wheatley, they do one of their crazy plays. It's a handoff. Breaks the tackle. Should have been tackled for a loss there, and that's number 1 on the end around. Freddie, correct me if I'm wrong, Vicente.
I mean, you gotta make that tackle, man. He had him behind the line actually. Now it's 3rd and 5. Macon County, is this fourth down territory, you think?
Oh, absolutely. When you're down 18 against the region champs, you got to make plays. You just can't let the game come to you. You have to go after it. And Macon County's going to have to make the plays to get back in the football game. Wheatley under center. $11. Hands it off. 11. And that's a good play call, Blake. Obviously, we didn't do the first half. I would have talked about it more. Kyle Shoulders is a heck of a football coach.
Oh yeah, I mean he won Coach of the Year last year for 4A. I went to a Titans game. He was getting talked about there.
Absolutely. I mean he won Coach of the Year for all Tennessee high school football.
Yeah, he's a great coach. Obviously he had the great Border brothers last year, but he's repeated his success even without the star players from his team a year ago.
Absolutely. And we're going to take a quick injury timeout for an injured player. Good to see the Tiger get back up really quickly there. So
it's Xavier Bentley right there. That's kind of their 3rd down back. He's really explosive. Let's see if they can pick up this 4th down here. This is massive. Probably one of the biggest plays of this whole game.
Absolutely, and look, it's a huge play for both sides. Coach Kane, obviously, you're probably going to win the game, but you want to put points on the board and get a running clock just to show a style victory.
Yeah, I think he hates Macon County more than anybody on this whole team.
Anybody on the planet, I would argue. Coach Kane hates Macon County. Wheatley, he's got a back to his right and a receiver to the right. Wing T offense. Wheatley. It's a trick play.
Stopped.
But a swarm of bees take him down.
Man, we just talked about, I've talked to players the whole week, and every player has to know where the ball is at when you're going against the wing T offense, man. It's so tricky. They can hand it off to about 5 different guys, and you have to know. Every guy has to know where the ball is at all times.
Absolutely, Blake. And look, it wasn't close. I mean, that play right there was not close. The Bees penetrated very, very well there. Looked like they knew what was coming. And look, Shoulders is a very creative play caller. I mean, their offense is explosive. We've seen that. But they don't have the talent. And when talent is equal, then it comes down to coaching. But when the Bees have all the talent and maybe coaching tonight, it's going to be the Bees by a lot.
See if the Bees can hold on to the ball here.
Chaffin. He's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 behind the left tackle. Is it a handoff to Phillips? Yes, it is. Phillips bouncing out to the left. He dealt with an injury before the game, but it doesn't look like it right now. Running over defenders.
I think he's just fine, Josiah.
He's one tough kid, Blake. One tough kid. I mean, going out there and playing through injury on his senior night shows heart and shows the focal point of an Upperman Bee.
Yeah, I mean, we've done games before, and we've talked about how he doesn't have a single all-college offer, but now he does.
He does.
So let's hope. I mean, I don't know if he will go to college, but he's got a bright future ahead if he does, for sure.
Macon County's got to get a play. A turnover is what you need. We talked about that a lot. When the Bees are dominating, the only thing to take their momentum is a turnover. And when it's wet, fumbles are a lot easier. So that's what Macon County's going to have to do. Chaffin rolling out to the right. He's going to pass it. No, he's not going to keep it for himself. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Pretty good defensive set there for
that's kind of
Macon
late.
County.
No flag, I see. We've had a couple of those plays.
No flag, yeah. I mean, obviously, rivalry, you expect there to be some pushing, shoving. I mean, 2 personal fouls on the Bees.
Yeah.
By 2 of their better players. I mean, I know Gunnar Block got one. I'm pretty sure Colton Johnson got one.
Yeah.
I mean, those are 2 players that if they get another one, you're out for, I mean, if it's in the second half, then you're out the whole game. If it's in the first half, then you're out the next game first half.
2 players that love to talk, too.
And 2 of Upperman's best players, frankly.
Yeah, for sure.
Chaffin in the shotgun set. Takes the snap. Fakes the toss, rolling out to the right. He's got Johnson open. Tigers get him down, but not before a first down.
Yeah, Upperman's running game has been dominant this whole game, so you trick him up with a little play-action shot, and he's wide open across the field.
Absolutely.
And then you just got to wish the defender luck trying to tackle Colton, man.
Presented by Gentry Power Equipment.
Those like little PA boots are dangerous when you have the talent that the Bees do on the perimeter and at tight end. Looks like the Bees got a new receiver out left, and that's Jackson Smith, the sophomore. Chaffin takes the handoff. He's looking, and they're going to sack him. Chaffin flew a little bit too close to the sun, and the Tigers brought him down.
Yeah, you were talking about the new receiver, Jack, in there, and he was looking Jack's way the whole play. I don't know if Jack ran the same route, or he probably just doesn't have the same chemistry yet. If that's Fitz probably comes back to him, but Jack was just going straight upfield, and he was getting double coveraged.
Absolutely, and maybe that's a play where you designed it to throw it to Jack Smith. I mean, I played middle school football with him. We've been around him for a lot of years now. He's a great athlete, great player.
He is going to be a star in the future years.
And instead of a positive play, they lose 9, and Macon County, they got a chance here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't let him get a first down here if you're Macon.
Trips right, rolling out to the right, caught by Block. Block's elusive, makes a man miss. Still going to be short of the line to gain, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Macon County has to get off the field here.
Yeah, that was a good play call. Like just a little screen play, get about 9 yards, I'd say, and it's probably 4th down territory in my opinion. So,
and those play calls there are perfect for the Bees because it puts the ball in the playmakers, and usually they have the advantage in that area, and showed it there. I mean, a quick little route like that got them 11 yards right there, Blake.
Yeah, obviously it's hard to tackle Colton because of his size, but it's hard to tackle Gunner because he's so dang shifty.
I mean, he's 5'5", 125 pounds. I mean, definition of quick and elusive. Chaffin, he's looking left. Elijah Fitz is open.
Oh.
a drop.
Man, you don't see that much out of Elijah. He was wide open. You expect a lot more out of your senior
He had
receiver.
at least 5 or 6 yards of separation from the defender there.
They got to kick it? No, they're staying out there.
Usually, what I think in that situation is the receiver's more worried about where they're going to run after they catch it. But you got to focus on catching the football.
And like we said, that ball is wet.
Absolutely. Conditions are rainy. It's very wet outside, and that doesn't make it any easier to catch the ball. Blake, what play call are you drawing up here for Coach Kane on a pretty big 4th and 8?
I want Colton over the middle. You know, he's such a mismatch.
Chaffin, he's looking Johnson's way. No one's open it. Can he make a play?
Uh-oh.
He can! He's going to walk into the end zone with swagger. Touchdown, Bees!
I mean, that was all Bronson. It was a pass play, and then nobody was open, and Bronson saw the hole in the offensive line, and it's over from there.
Absolutely, Blake. Found the crease. All he has to do is see the second and third level of the defense. They go after the receivers. The hole opens.
That's just completely scramble drill there from Bronson.
And that just makes him dangerous. I mean, that's definition of a Mr.
I think that's his best attribute, his rushing game.
Yeah, and that's why colleges like him. It's not just the passing ability. Roberts, the junior, perfect tonight for kicking extra points. Will he make one here? Hold up. Good. 28-3 is your score, and the Bees convert on 4th and 8 and score a touchdown. Blake?
Yeah, I think extra points are really important. Obviously, the first matchup again last year is Macon County versus Upperman. Macon County had 34 points. Upperman had 35. You know, Macon County
missed the extra point.
Exactly. And so Coach Kane has been working on the whole season, just fixing the tiny stuff, you know.
Absolutely. And luckily that game is not on the UHS Hive YouTube channel, because I called the second half of that football game. First ever game I called. And I remember saying the kick was good. And it was no good.
Pre-fired?
Yeah, I mean, you live and you learn, I guess.
Yeah. Those are the moments that build you, huh?
I guess. But obviously, yes, Blake, extra points are important. And that was kind of some trouble with Greenville. I mean, missing the extra points there, causing them to have to go for 2 and that kind of thing. So, special teams is a underrated and undervalued part of football. You have to be good on all 3 phases.
Yeah, I mean, much improved. That team that we brought out to Greenville, this team now is miles better, in my opinion. Not just the big things, but the little things that we just talked about.
Obviously, you don't want to lose games, Blake, but I think losing to Beach maybe motivated them a little bit. Like, hey, you came in here on our homecoming night and beat us? Nah, we're changing.
I think losses is when you learn the most.
Absolutely. You're not going to win. You're not going to learn. I think that's Stowe Memorial's problem. They're used to playing okay teams, and they might have a flashy record, and you might be scared going into the game, but then you're like, they haven't played a team of Upperman's caliber and won. So
same thing with Macon.
That's what we're seeing tonight, Blake. Roberts, the junior, to kick.
Trusted Roberts to kick this one away.
Fielded by number 2. That's Summers. Summers has a pretty good return there. Hit hard by
I think it was
Jack
Fitz.
Smith and Elijah Fitz and Tate Porath were all in on that.
Yeah, they've had a good couple of returns. You know, they got some good playmakers out there still.
Absolutely. I mean, Macon County's not a bad football team.
No.
Defending state champion.
Yeah. You think that they'll prioritize the passing game or the rushing attack on this drive?
At the current time, they have 20 minutes left. So, pass.
You would think.
You would think, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know what they do. It's going to be Wheatley running back to his left, receiver on each side. He played the little option there, but it didn't work out for him as the Bees get him down for a loss.
Man, he was just trying to wait it out. But I think you just got to give it to your running fullback and just let him take the hit. You don't want your quarterback to take those hits.
And he had Flowers to his left, their fullback and running back. They have a 2 running back system at Macon County. And look, I looked up before the game who are some X factors for Macon County. It said this guy. It said he was the heart of the football team.
He's really. He takes all the hits for Macon County. He gets the ball the most. He's not the most explosive, but he's got the power back, I guess you could say.
Absolutely. And everyone loves a good power back.
Oh, yeah.
Receiver on each side, man behind right tackle. Handoff. Maybe get 2 or 3 there.
I mean, you gotta take a shot eventually, man. The rushing attack is not working ever since.
Yeah, I think they're just hoping to break one. I think they're just hoping to break one. Maybe a missed tackle and take your chances because passing game, Upperman's corners are definitely better than Macon County's receivers.
It's really hard for Macon County to, like when they're losing, it's really hard for them to come back because their offense relies so much on the rushing attack. It's kind of like York a little bit.
Absolutely. And when you're one-dimensional, and you are down, it's hard to come back.
Absolutely. Like the Titans with Derrick Henry a couple years ago, and couldn't pass the ball.
When you're down, you can't just run it every single play.
Exactly.
2 receivers to the left. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Wheatley got the first down. Wheatley, that was a good run there.
I like that play call. You know, just from here on out, all drives are going to be 4th down, or they're going for it on 4th down. So that's kind of a little conservative play call. He could pick up 3 yards, or he could pick up 1st down. You know, I like that play call a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I mean, Macon County's offense, the triple option, all these like receiver end arounds, all this fullback stuff they do, it's hard to stop. I mean, the wing T offense is hard to stop sometimes, but Upperman has allowed 3 points, so they're doing a pretty good job at it. Wheatley going to keep it for himself once again. Upperman player lowers the shoulder. Penalty
Flag.
Marker out.
That's kind of late. I'm
not sure what the call is. The only thing I can think of is maybe tackling by a horse collar or face mask.
It's on defense. Personal foul.
Wow. I didn't see anything obvious there.
I mean,
that's the 3rd one on Upperman.
There's a couple ticky-tacky fouls. It's 15 yards. I mean, that's huge. See who it's on. If it's Gunner or Colton, they're out.
And that's the kind of stuff that can drive coaches insane.
Yeah.
Shooting yourself in the foot moments.
And that's all up to the ref. Each ref controls that differently. Most refs don't call it much, but we've seen it a ton this game.
Absolutely. And look, Macon County, they're stacking the offensive line, many players behind it. Wheatley, it's a handoff to 22. 22 got a good run there, and Macon County looking like they might get their first touchdown of the night.
He is hard to tackle, man. He's just laying his shoulder into every defender that even tries to tackle him.
And the reason I couldn't say his name is Macon County's roster is interesting. They're the first high school I've come across to have multiple players with the same number.
Oh, yeah.
But that was Flowers, the running back. So we just talked about him. 2 receivers to the left. Running back on the left hip. It's Flowers. Low snap recovered by Wheatley. But he's got a gap straight to the end zone. Will he get in? He will. And just like that, the Tigers go down the field, maybe with a little bit of help from penalties, but nonetheless, they score a touchdown. And
you talk about breaking a big one. He got one there.
Absolutely. And look, Upperman's probably going to win this football game, but I think
never say never. Never say never.
I think fans really wanted a bigger blowout than this.
Well, I'm sure it's not over. You know, still got a whole quarter to play.
Absolutely, but I mean, looking at the pregame script and the pregame predictions before the game, I saw 56-7 and 55-0, something like that.
Well, yeah, but it's also hard because Macon County takes up so much time, you know. Upperman's not going to have that many possessions in this game, so they should have 35, but the Bronson Chaffin fumble. But
10-28. More light in the tunnel now than ever for Macon County.
Yeah. Fans are still sticking around, man. This could be a game. I mean, Bronson Chaffin fumbles or throws a pick, and Macon County scores. Man.
You're always a turnover away from a football game.
Absolutely.
That's how you need to look at it.
Absolutely. Let's see if Macon County can stop Bronson Chaffin, man. I mean, he's really a problem for any defense, really. But this game, this might be his best rushing game the whole season, really.
And look, I mean, the personal fouls and the penalties for Upperman are just inexcusable.
Absolutely.
You look at some of the big upsets in college football this year. Remember Florida UCF when Florida was ranked?
For sure.
I mean, obviously Florida's not ranked now, and UCF is, but Florida was ranked like the 15th team in the country. all they had to do was get off the field. It was like a 3rd and 15 or something like that. Personal foul. UCF goes down the field, kicks a field goal, wins the game.
We saw Tennessee, Alabama too. I mean, they had Alabama in good place at the end of the game, and then a penalty, and Alabama gets first down, and they just run it down and score it.
Absolutely, Blake, and it's just stuff like that, and it gets coaches fired, frankly. Yeah. I mean, Billy Napier is no longer Florida's head coach. Brian Kelly had some dumb penalties at LSU. Yeah. No longer LSU's head coach. It's a serious thing that football coaches have to clean up, and look, it's a rivalry game, so I think coaches get it, but you just got to be smart. Recovered by the Bees. I believe Phillips fielded it. The Bees are going to take it.
Another onside, but that went a little deep there. I mean, Macon had no shot.
Absolutely. And look, what I haven't really understand tonight is why not let William Shea kick? I mean, he kicks it very, very far. Look, I know you probably have a better chance of a return touchdown if Shea kicks, but
I think it's because, what good does the touchback give you if you put William out there? But if you keep Austin in there, you could mix it up with an onside kick every once in a while because you're not having to change.
Absolutely. That's a great point you brought up there because, I mean, Shea has never attempted an onside, while Roberts has a couple successful recoveries on onsides this year. And the Bees are playing really heavy behind the offensive line. A jumbo set to the right.
Extra jumbo.
Chaffin going to roll out to the right. He's got some blockers. Chaffin, he's going to go all the way! Man, just like that, every Macon County fan's heart dropped.
We talked about it, man. Stopping Bronson Chaffin. What does he do? First play, takes it 80 yards. That's impressive.
It's going to be a 63-yard rushing touchdown.
Man, he's one heck of a player. Mr. Tennessee, he's going to be in talks for sure.
Absolutely in. It's definitely an emotional game for Upperman fans because you realize, I mean, we've been lucky. We've been spoiled to have the football success that most teams could wish to have, and it is probably coming to an end, this reign of terror
for sure
for the Bees, but
we'll be fine next year, I think. I mean, keep Colton Johnson. Younger players are getting better.
Absolutely. Kick is good. He's been perfect tonight. 35-10, and 25-point lead for the Bees, and Bronson Chaffin, probably his most dominant rushing game of the year so far.
Yeah, Macon County, they gotta. I mean, their offense looked good that last drive, but it don't mean anything if you give up that to Bronson Chaffin, man.
Absolutely, Blake.
You gotta walk in.
And that's the dangerous thing about an elusive quarterback is once you get to the second and third levels, it's like one-on-one corner versus quarterback matchups. And look, it's easier in college and obviously the NFL, but a 6'5" corner against a smaller 6'1", 6-foot corner for Macon County, it's not a competition. It's Chaffin every time, and saw it there. And we've seen it a lot this year.
Most of these players on this field from Macon County aren't going to play after high school. And when you have a 3-star quarterback, 6'5", 245, I mean, it's like a bad nightmare.
I mean, there's a lot of players offered on Upperman. I'm not sure how many of them will play collegiately. Bronson Chaffin is going to play collegiately. Colton Johnson will play collegiately. Mm-hmm. I mean, Carmine Phillips should play collegiately. Elijah Fitz should play collegiately, but Upperman's got a lot of talented players on all three phases of the defense, all three phases of the offense.
That's just Coach Kane right there, man. He develops players, and that's why he's one of the best players, one of the best coaches.
Roberts, it's a short kick, recovered by number 14. Oh, makes a man miss there. That's a good move. He's still up, but a swarm of Bees are going to bring him down.
If Macon County doesn't score here, it could get uglier than it already is.
Absolutely, and last year we were spoiled in the first game. I think coming out of that, we got a little luckier than we thought. I mean, you missed the extra point, and then Macon County onside, it recovers it and has a chance to win the football game. Mm-hmm. We barely make it out of that one, and Macon County comes here and I think just gets the best of the Bees on that night. I'm not going to say they were a better team than the Bees were last year, but they go on and win the state championship and get the best of us, and I think that's what makes this night special.
The thing about Macon County's offense last year was they'd get up fast, and if you couldn't keep up with them, it's lights out. A lot like Upperman's offense this year, really.
Absolutely. And the Borders brothers, if you look at them, like you weren't like, these guys are going to hurt us, but I mean, they are two of the most elusive and best high school players I've ever seen.
For sure.
Low snap, but it's a handoff, and it's a good run. right up the middle.
Upperman's probably going to have to bring the defensive line in a little bit, pinch them a little bit, because they're just running it up the middle every time, and it's a good game.
Coach Kane will probably switch that around. I mean, he's a great coach. I'm sure he'll make some adjustments. But look, Macon County's moving the ball better now than a lot of teams have moved it on Upperman this year.
Yeah, and Upperman's defense is getting tired. It's about to be the fourth quarter.
Wheatley in the shotgun. It's a handoff. Flowers bounces off a tackle and is going to get some extra yardage there. The power back.
Yeah, we've rung up Derrick Henry comparisons. Obviously, he's nowhere near that talent level, but it's hard to tackle a guy like his size for all 4 quarters, man.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it just wears down the defense.
Exactly. And then maybe you hit it with the elusive back out there, and maybe he gets outside and busts a 50-yarder, man. That's the dangerous thing about this Macon County offense. So many different weapons.
Shotgun formation. He's going to keep it for himself. Wheatley is. Tries to get around, and he will. Wow. Should have been tackled for a loss. He's still going.
Golly.
Will not go down. Finally does, but gets a first down.
I thought Upperman was pretty good tackling in the first half. I don't know what's happened in the second half.
Absolutely, Blake. And it's a rivalry game. Going to play harder, but, I mean, in the playoffs, you want to talk about an Upperman championship run possible, but you've got to be playing your best football every single night.
I mean, not tackling the quarterback at this level of football, that'll get you hurt in the playoffs. I mean, as you talked about the Anderson County game too, if you don't tackle, it's going to be bad.
Absolutely. Wheatley, receiver on each side, and a running back behind him. It's Flowers. Hands it off to Flowers. Flowers with a solid gain there, but not going to get the first down.
I think it's going to be the last play of the third.
And it will be, Blake. And 12 minutes left of football, so hypothetically enough time for Macon County to come back. But at the end of the day, it's for Macon County. I think it's making the score look a little bit better for maybe some high school rankings and some pride. But it's been Upperman football tonight. Haven't played their best football, obviously, but they're still up 25 points, and Coach Kane can't be that mad.
I think Coach Kane wants to pile it on, man. I mean, they hate Macon County. I mean, everybody in our school does, man. It's a real rivalry. Obviously, you got Livingston for basketball. You haven't really had anything for football, but Macon County's starting to start something good. I mean, they got a good program.
Absolutely, and a consistent program. That's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the Tennessee-Alabama rivalry. Tennessee used to be a very consistent, good football team, and then they had 15, 20 years where they weren't as good, and that's kind of when the rivalry with Alabama dies down because Alabama stomps them every year.
Right.
That's kind of what it was with Upperman. I mean, Upperman won 8 straight, and then Macon County turns it around and gets the biggest win of all, the one that matters the most, and that's how a rivalry gets revamped.
It's an understatement how important the Border Brothers were to this Macon County program, man.
Absolutely. And I think Upperman fans are going to have to see that next year when Chaffin leaves. It's been such a luxury to have a guy like that, and when you lose him, you kind of feel lost.
I mean, we'll definitely have to do some soul searching in the locker room. Who will step up as leaders? Who are your go-to players?
I mean, you're losing a guy who started over 35 high school games. So, I mean, it's wild. Wheatley keeps it for himself, run out to the left side. He makes several men miss. A solid gain once again, but I believe it will bring up a third down.
When is Macon County going to take the shot? I mean, offensive running game looks good, but if the safeties for Upperman come down a little bit, that's a perfect opportunity for Macon County to take a shot over top.
Correction, I thought it was going to be a short third down. However, they're going to give him the first down. So, driving down the ball.
Yeah.
Driving down the field. Wheatley in the shotgun formation, receiver on each side, man behind left tackle. Wheatley's going to keep it for himself, and he again has an initially good burst and gets 5 or 6 there.
Maybe Upperman is trying to contain the edges just to limit explosive plays, but
there is positives for Upperman here. You're taking a lot of clock.
Yeah.
So
it's like we talked about. It's really hard for this Macon County offense to come back. I mean, when you're run heavy,
absolutely,
you don't expect to pass the ball and it to be successful.
Two men go to the right side of Macon County's offensive line. Hand off to the right side, but nothing.
That was a good stop.
Going to be a third down, Blake.
The quarterback, it was a read option, but the quarterback went the same way that the running back did. So Upperman just mapped that out, you know. Even the quarterback could have kept that, and it's still a really bad game.
Absolutely, and third down and 1. So Macon County has 2 plays to get 1 yard, but we said that last time with Upperman.
Yeah.
Upperman decided to get aggressive, and then Macon County had to get stopped, and Upperman turned the ball over. But I would say Macon County plays it safe rather than sorry.
Yeah.
Receiver on each side. They're heavy behind the offensive line. Wheatley's just going to run up, and he's going to get it. First down, Macon County.
This is what they do every time. I mean, it's either 4 yards or it's an explosive play. It's really annoying to go against it as a defense.
Absolutely. And obviously, there are positives here for them. The clock is ticking, and they've got the playoffs next week. Don't want to get someone hurt for something stupid, but just for your own pride and, you know, maybe soften last year's loss even.
Yeah.
You want to run up the score, but they're still up 25.
Plenty of time left, though.
There's going to be an extra blocker on each side of the offensive line. 2 receivers to the left. Wheatley keeps it for himself.
I kind of got tripped up there. If he don't get tripped up, he scores, yeah.
And that's kind of something they're going to have to clean up when they get in the playoffs, because usually in the playoffs, most quarterbacks are dual threat.
Yeah.
And Wheatley's dual threat. They've played a lot of dual threat quarterbacks this year, and that's something Upperman's going to have to clean up.
I think it's such an advantage having the dual threat quarterback rather than a pass or only run. I mean, those are the best quarterbacks even in the NFL. Josh Allen dual threat, Patrick Mahomes dual threat. Such an advantage.
Receiver on each side. It's a handoff. Not gonna get the first down. The ball was on the 8-yard line. Let's see where it's gonna be spotted after that. 3 yards. So a 3rd and 1, 2 plays to get 1 yard, and
it's really hard to score when it gets tight like this.
And Macon County's knocking on the door, scoring another touchdown.
I mean, they settled for 3 last time they were in this position. We'll see if they get a little more aggressive here. With only 8 minutes left in this game, I'd like to see that.
And they're going to try their own version of the tush push. Works for the Eagles. Will it work for them?
They're going to give it to them? I don't know. Upperman got there really quick.
Upperman did play good defense on that play.
I think it was Israel Alvarez. I think he actually jumped it a little bit, but no call. Man, he shot that gap super fast, limited that play.
And it is going to be marked 4th down on the scoreboard. Wonder if they'll bring out the chains.
Even if it is 4th down, you'll probably see the same play again.
It is 4th down.
Maybe shoot it outside this time if you're the quarterback.
That's risky, Blake.
Yeah, it is.
We saw that with the Vols. They were at the 2 or 3 yard line trying to play action through a pick 6. I think Macon County sticks with the run up the middle. And the quarterback looked like he fumbled the snap. Did black and yellow recover the football?
Jeremy, the snap was on the
What's the call? Come on.
and it was recovered on the ground. So there's a
Huge call here.
yardage here. I'm not sure if that's okay. The far side official walked in at the spot where
Give it to us.
first down. It was a fumble. Hey, Gumby, it is a first down.
First down. Wow.
First down.
I think that's a stupid call. That is really bad. I mean, he fumbled that ball.
He did fumble the snap.
Unless I don't know if a Macon County player kicked it. There's no way that's a first down.
Must have been first in the size of the football, 4th in the size of the football, because they barely had to have gone anywhere. I don't think they even made positive yardage, but obviously the refs have a better view than we do. Motion man to the right side of the offensive line. Wheatley takes a snap. It's a low one once again.
He's in.
Walks into the end zone.
I mean, you score, but you take up half a quarter.
You take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
However, I mean, I hate to say it, but there is still some light left in the tunnel for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, if they can stop Bronson,
you get
they
one
gotta score
turnover.
Fast. Yeah.
I'll say it again, you're a turnover away from being in the football game.
And we keep saying that, but they can't do it.
They can't get the turnover.
It all starts here, though, with extra point. Like we said, the little things.
Kick is good.
We've seen him miss some extra points in warm-up, so I don't know if he's that great or not.
It's still a 3-score game, but it feels a little bit closer than that, doesn't it, Blake?
Man, I think that's just nerves. I mean, we saw what happened last year. It felt like Upperman kind of had it, but at the same time, they were down big. So I feel like it's the same feeling this year.
You just hate to leave that kind of team hanging. Just one of those teams that can come in and punch you in the face.
I mean, that offense is so explosive.
I mean, it's a one-play, one-touchdown kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bronson Chaffin is on the field for a kickoff.
We've seen this a couple times this year. I mean,
he talked a little bit about it, where it's just kind of like a give them players trust the most with the ball.
Yeah.
I'm sure if the ball ever came to him, he's dropping.
Yeah.
He's hitting it off. Don't take the hit, Bronson.
He said he talked with Coach Kane, and if he gets the ball, he's going straight down. If you're Macon County, you want to kick it to
Oh,
him.
they're onsiding it right here for sure.
Oh, yeah, true.
If they recovered it, I hate to speak that into existence, but if they recovered it, a huge momentum swing here at Billy C. Rogers.
Sure.
The kicker's not been successful yet. It's going to be their third attempt at an onside. And they're not going to onside it.
Just kind of kick it to Bronson.
Get on it, get it.
That's smart play, just falling on the ball, makes sure Macon County don't get it. Not trying to make anything out of nothing there.
I mean, obviously, you want to be aggressive as a coach, but I really think they should have onside it there. You have a way better chance at recovering and getting the football back if you onside it. But obviously, Shoulders knows his team more than I do, so.
I think by kicking it deep, it just delays the inevitable. I mean, Upperman scored almost every time that they've touched the ball, so it just gives Coach Kane a better chance to get a game-winning drive right here. I mean, 7 minutes left. He can definitely chew that much clock.
Chaffin keeps it for himself, bounces out to the outside. This time he's not going to take it for a touchdown, but he will go out of bounds.
Yeah.
But
clock's still running.
Clock will not stop.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of times last year. Coach Kane, I saw one time he almost went the whole fourth quarter on one drive, just ending the game, just getting out of here with a win. That's the most important thing. Although you want to win big, it's just get out of here.
And
no injuries.
You don't want to risk injuries, obviously.
Right.
We talked to Bronson. It's looking like Signal Mountain could be a possible first-round matchup. Played them last year. I remember that game. It was like 42-0.
Likely to beat them again this year.
Absolutely. And then round 2, you're thinking Anderson County, with top-tier 4A team. Yeah. I mean, once you get to round 2, you're playing some teams that can easily beat you.
For sure. I mean, Macon County beat us round 2 last year.
Absolutely. And Chaffin hands it off to Phillips. Phillips trips. And then we talked to him, and it looks at the current moment that Greenville would be on our side, which I'd rather have Greenville than Alcoa. Yeah. Greenville going and playing them, it felt like a winnable game that you're just a few plays away from winning. A couple bad decisions by Chaffin really sealed their fate against Greenville.
I think if it's at home, it's a completely different game.
Absolutely. And I'm not sure where it'd be at the playoffs. I think it would be at Green. I don't know if it would go to Greenville because they have the win over us. I'm not completely sure. I think it flip-flops per year just depending on record, but obviously we'll take it as it comes.
Yeah.
Chaffin, shotgun formation. Got to keep it for himself. Can he go? He's hit. Wrapped. That was a good drop tackle for number 8 on Macon County, but not before Chaffin.
It should have been a foul. You can't do that anymore.
And there's something in his eye.
I think it's grass on his visor, maybe. Man, I mean, Macon County had a chance to stop him early, but he just breaks the tackle and gets the first down. It's a heartbreaker for sure.
And this might be the last drive of the football game. Like the way this is turning out, I mean, running the ball with ease, doing exactly what they want. It could be the last time we see Upperman's. It might have been the last time we've seen Upperman's defense. Drive.
I think Coach Kane's fine with that, though.
I mean, winning against your rival by a good amount. It's a handoff to Phillips, bounces out to the right. Stiff arms a man.
Ooh.
But Macon County plays pretty good defense there, Blake.
It's kind of late, in my opinion. I mean, I feel like Carmine was going out of bounds. They hit him. Of course, no flag, but whatever. But that was a long play, though. Even though he didn't get no yards, I mean, just killing the clock.
Clock is stopped currently.
Yeah.
Maybe for spot, I'm not completely sure. But the clock is stopped. 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
I don't know what's happening.
Bees are backing up. Was there a penalty? Holding on the Bees. Did not see that penalty fly in the air, but there's a penalty. 1st and 20.
Fans aren't very happy with the refs here. I mean, they're giving it to them.
Feels like the Bees are getting shorted on a couple calls here tonight, but at the end of the day, it's not stopped them from putting themselves in position to win the football game.
Right. You know what I would like to see here? I want to see a shot to gutter block. I mean, this was definitely risky, but
1st and 19 from the 50. Chaffin's going to keep it for himself. Runs up the middle. Bronson special on 1st down. Gets about 5 or 6.
Yeah. I mean, or do that and just
chew clock and get the yards you need. I think they don't want Macon County to score again.
Yeah.
I think they just want to get another score, win 42-17. Looked like it was a pretty easy victory. I mean, allowing 17 points against Macon County was probably not what Coach Kane wanted.
Right.
But
I didn't expect it. But this is definitely a tricky offense, man.
It is a tricky offense, and credit to Macon County for putting their players in positions to do well.
I mean, Macon County always seems to play good against Upperman, though. I mean, I think we've got the best of them.
It's a shot to block.
Oh.
Number 2 slip there.
This field is so wet, man. I mean,
yeah, I don't think it was as much a gunner juke as it was a Macon County defender slip, but I mean, maybe it was.
Trying to stop gunner block in the first place is hard, but when this field is a swamp out here, it makes it 1,000 times
we were
harder.
standing out on the field and our feet were sinking.
Yeah.
It was wild. It's it's rained for like the past 3 days here all day. But good thing it's not raining now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Very happy about that. And I thought this game was going to be a running clock. However, Macon County put up a little bit of a better fight than I think most were expecting.
Yeah, I think this is Macon County Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I mean, most people probably won't like that, but they always play us the best. I mean,
and they seem to win the games that have the most on the line.
Right.
Chaffin. It's a handoff to Phillips. Phillips gets about 1 or 2 there.
I mean, they've already wasted a good amount of clock already, and 4 minutes is nothing now for Coach Kane.
Another Gentry Power Equipment 1st and 10 B.
Just keep killing the clock, baby.
And I've just come to a sad realization that we have school tomorrow. I just thought about that. Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me, Josiah.
It's a Thursday night. Sorry to kill the mood. It just killed mine.
Yeah. Night's ruined, actually.
Yeah. 2 receivers to the left, men behind left tackle, motion man. They both go to the right side. It's Fitzpatrick and Phillips, the running back duo. Rolls out to the right. They've got blockers. And he's making them miss. He's still running. Good play by Chaffin there.
I mean, we've seen it all night. There's no telling how many broken tackles Bronson has. Probably.
I mean, on Macon County standpoint, you defended the right side good.
Yeah, and you have perfect opportunity to tackle Bronson, and then he just shreds your tackle, man. That's just what Bronson does. He's done it his whole high school career. He's just bigger than everyone else, and it's really hard to tackle.
Chaffin, 2 receiver to the left. Smith, the sophomore, is one of them. It's a handoff. It's
Uh-oh.
Phillips. He's going to go into the end zone on his senior night.
Yeah.
41-17, black and yellow.
Upperman, they threw the ball one time, but primarily rushing attack, and you got to think eventually one of those plays are going to break the defense, and perfect time for Cameron Phillips to get a touchdown.
Absolutely, and winning by, forgot how to do math, 24.
I mean, it's over. It's over. I think there's going to be a flag.
It's been a penalty on a lot of positive Upperman plays that have been called back tonight. It's a touchdown.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, my goodness. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Wow.
Flag on the
Yikes.
flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both.
That's Upperman's fourth unsportsmanlike conduct call tonight, Blake. That's unacceptable.
I mean, I don't like the call personally. I mean, the game's out of hand. It's why even call that? I mean, it offsets anyways.
Kick to make it a 25-point lead. Speaking of 25, Austin Roberts is number 25, the kicker.
He's been a lot better.
Yes.
I mean, he started off the season rough, but he's one of the most accurate kickers in Tennessee right now.
Shea's the power kicker, he's the accurate kicker, and they've chosen accurate tonight.
Yeah.
Block to hold.
Uh-oh.
High snap,
Oh,
and it's
man.
a fumble.
That's something in film that Coach Kane can talk about with his team. That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we had just talked about special teams doing really well tonight, and something like that is something that's going to kind of shake up how the way they've thought about it.
Well, that just added 30 minutes to the Upperman players' film routine. So I'm sure they're not happy about that.
Got a little bit of homework.
You never see that. I mean,
I heard their practice routine this week. It was like 3:30 to 7.
Yeah, I mean,
It's wild.
I was going to get on the game with a couple of the guys, but they literally went home and
died.
Yeah.
And look, football is more than just culture in Baxter, Tennessee. It's these guys' life.
Yeah.
They live for Baxter, playing in front of the fans, playing in front of the community. And it shows on the football field. It shows how unified they are for the common purpose to win the football game.
I'm ready for basketball season, man. Ty Cobb in his junior season.
Liberty commit.
Mr. Tennessee last year, won it all. They're going to have a great season, too.
Oh, man. Absolutely. And
obviously, Bronson Chaffin is forfeiting his senior year of high school basketball to go to Georgia State earlier. But she said he just did that to kind of get in the playbook a little bit.
For sure. Make some connections earlier in his career.
Get a head start. But still, I mean, Upperman's going to be really good on the court.
They are going to be very, very good.
Both men's and women's. UCR actually posted their rankings, and they had Upperman basketball men's side number 1 and women's side number 2. So Dana and Bobby got a great team this year.
It'd be crazy if they both won it in the same year. I mean, absolutely. And a squib.
Oh.
Recovered by Macon County.
Coach Kane trying to put more points on the board.
2 minutes and 42 seconds remain in the football game. Last regular season game of the year. Crazy how fast time flies, Blake.
Yeah.
It just felt like the season started.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Greenville was yesterday. I mean, I guess when you're blowing out everybody by 50, it goes really fast.
Yeah. I mean, my heart rate have only been up for 2 games, the Greenville game and the Beach game, and it's been pretty smooth riding other than those games. Upperman has won the games they're supposed to win. And
as for the Titans, it feels like it's the longest season ever. We're
only like week 8, and still 1 win.
Sundays are ruined.
Sundays are ruined. Handoff to 21. He bounces out. But the Upperman Bees, they can't take him down yet. Wow. Should have been a loss of 4 or 5. But that's a game.
They're still not passing the ball, man. I mean, they're
sticking with what they know.
Ride or die,
Trickery.
man, I guess. I don't know how much good that's going to do you right now. 2 minutes left, but I guess, I don't know if they're trying to take the clock down, take the L. I don't know.
Probably get out of here as fast as possible.
Well, I mean, they got here really early.
We came here at like 3:30, and Macon County had a line of fans outside. I mean, props to them for having a committed fan base.
Yeah, they'll be the first ones out, too.
Yeah. It's a handoff. Not a great gain there. The Swarm of Bees take them down. It's going to be 3rd down. Just under 2 minutes in the football game.
But, I mean, Macon County has played a good game. I don't think many people expected it to be this close. I mean, they came out at halftime and scored a lot of points. So, good fight from Macon County, but they ran into an immovable object.
And there's the second team Bees as the starters get a round of applause from the Upperman fans after it's going to be an 8-2 season, an impressive season, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Kane got these boys right.
And Upperman's second team's in, so not sure what's going to happen, Blake. He's the future of Upperman football.
Yeah. Logan Choice out here. Always good to see your technical director.
Your friendly neighborhood. Logan Choice, the ball's out! Trevor Polk! He runs in for the touchdown, Bees!
That's just what Coach Kane wanted, man. It feels perfect after what Macon County went.
Hey, maybe put the second defense in more if that's going to happen. 1 play, 1 touchdown for second team.
One of many big moments for Trevor Paul. He's going to have a great season. And I'm telling you,
we haven't called his name a lot this year. He's going to be a stud.
Oh, yeah. I mean, brother of Ethan Paulk. He's a playmaker for sure.
47-17 is the score. 1 minute and 4 seconds remain. Little special teams trouble last go round. I would hate for them to miss it here because that's another hour on film time.
No matter how good that run was, Coach Kane's gonna.
It's a low snap. Kick up.
It's good.
It's good though. 48-17, and the Bees lead by 31. Wow.
It feels good.
Now I'm satisfied.
Are you? I mean, I want more.
I really like the second team defense on Upperman getting a fumble recovery touchdown for Macon County's first team. That felt good. And look, I don't know if that happens in normal conditions. Obviously, the field is soaking wet, but nonetheless, it was a touchdown for Trevor Polk, the young sophomore standout.
Now, Upperman's got to look forward to the playoffs, man. I mean, they're playing their best football right now, too, so that helps. I mean,
absolutely. And it's about getting hot and putting the right guys out there and playing your football when it matters most. Someone who's walking on for the field to the Bees tonight that I haven't seen much, Kobe Justice. I don't know if he's done with an injury or what happened, but he usually gets a lot of playing time at the receiver position. And Liam Schaefer, honestly, too. We haven't seen Liam Schaefer much, and he gets a lot of playing time, too.
So Colby, since Carmine got hurt, Jack Smith filled in for Carmine, so Colby kind of got pushed to the outside in this game, but he's still a difference maker in every game he plays in.
Roberts to kick off. 1 minute 4 seconds remain. I would love another touchdown to get to the 50 bomb.
Think they onside it?
It's a squib.
Oh.
It hit a Macon County player, but Macon County fields it.
Just go down. Go down.
And it's a running clock, Blake, so we'll see 1 play.
Maybe they'll just knee it. Maybe they won't fumble the ball. Knee it.
Blake, this game is over. Who's your player of the game?
Oh, that's a good one. My player of the game is going to be... I don't want to pick Bronston because we pick him every week, but it's got to be. I mean, his legs, this game is really a difference maker. Carmine not being completely healthy. Bronston's taken over, and he's been really, really good. What about you, Josiah?
There's a snap to the running back. Will not be a fumble, so that will end the football game. My player of the game, Adam Kane.
Yeah, I like that.
Haven't talked about him as much as we should. He's taken this Upperman program to new heights as he's going to get a resounding celebration from the Bees players, Bees fans, and Bees community. Upperman stomps Macon County 48-17, wins by 31 in resounding fashion. And Revenge tastes sweet, doesn't it, Blake?
Oh, man. This is one of my favorite games of the year. I was looking forward to this game the whole season, and I'm sure the Bees were too.
And now we'll see this next year, and this will be circled on both teams' calendars next year, as Macon County, they're going to have a chip on their shoulder the next time they play the Bees. However, for now, the Bees get the win and have the bragging rights. I'm Josiah Nichols.
I'm Blake Dunham.
I'd like to thank J&S Construction once again. They are our sponsor for the game tonight. They've supported us all season from week 1 to now. They've been our supporters, so I'd like to thank them. And we're the UHS Hive. I'm Josiah Nichols once again.
I'm Blake Dunham.
And we're not completely sure about the playoffs yet, but we will keep you updated. Thank you.